Stop on academy. Stop on academy. We won't register. Satan no e mintim se crazy nka ya why baby anen why. Share. MPP for krom kache say free kra no krom amfa na hongono so mo kache say free no o ma amfa na hongono so na oba oba kache say me nkotua 5 cedis. O main ma yet hwana na hoto no o main ma okonya 5 cedis di akwa kotua akwa ye registration. Me nkunkura asa me yes ka kura nkoto bi na be kache me say me nkote 5 cedis fan ko registration. Ayi recruitment for sika no mo ma nipa 500,000 ebetu sika na mo fa nipa 5,000 pe no balance na mo fa ko register sem no yati 8.4 billion akwa koto TV mo ko sika na ye fa ko ye sa no registration na me ameti yi mimi ni bi temesro wa me number mo ye registration we ofrem na ama o testem na ama ma anya bi mini 5 cd da baby susu book kura mini bi ne menya 5 cd akwa ye registration ese mu ntu akoko for ka teachers for nurses for o mo ko fa sa 5 cd no fa ko ye sa de no ya dis for mo ni gu ase papa. Stop on academy. We won't register. Satan no e mintim se crazy nka ya why baby anen why. Share. MPP for krom kache say free kra no krom amfa na hongono so mo kache say free no o ma amfa na hongono so na oba kache say me nkotua 5 cedis. O main ma yet hwana na hoto no o main ma okonya 5 cedis di akwa kotua akwa ye registration. Me nkunkura asa me yes ka kura nkoto bi na be kache me say me nkote 5 cedis fan ko ye registration. Ayi recruitment for sika no mo ma nipa 500,000 ebetu sika na mo fa nipa 5,000 pe no balance na mo fa ko register sem no yati 8.4 billion akwa koto TV mo ko sika na ye fa ko ye sa no registration na me ameti yi mimi ni bi temesro wa me number mo ye registration we ofrem na ama o testem na ama ma anya bi mini 5 cd da baby susu book kura mini bi ne menya 5 cd akwa ye registration ese mu ntu akoko for ka teachers for nurses for o mo ko fa sa 5 cd no fa ko ye sa de
say yes men's gold for mo mirini. Say, first Allah.
The Mahama can and run men's gold can.
They are all parts. You say all financial institutions. No pretend this for
oh, including men's gold.
Yes, of course. All of them. All those.
No, are you certain about that? No, details. No.
I am telling you, they are all parts.
Men's gold.
Wherever they are listening to me now, I am speaking in my capacity as communications officer of the party. All of them are covered under this promise. They will all be paid back
in 1 year.
Nothing that they be a men's good. I said, I men's good for will be BT one.
Oh, many people
Ghana for Ghana for what? Say
something like this.
Come on. Ebi kura no o ma penye kukwado award or de ko be man am one pictures or ni ko twitwa ye na ma omunya adwuma ni mugidie bi o musika koto and let's actually enchemesi no musika ahia aban ya o wa abadaye disaster si o manfo obre ebi mu ahia mo ho akonfo ebi mu nya ho mogya broso dia nko na broso 70 mintua
but when you say men's gold near MFI any financial institution in the right sense of the word
ni nyina ye ka no we mean it liberally o mu nyina manfo sika sika na ka say yes men's gold for mo mirini say first Allah.
The Mahama can and run men's gold can.
They are all parts. You say all financial institutions. No pretend this for you.
Nanado, free SHF. You're John Dramani Mahama. Do so. I saw the 24-hour economy ban. Who Brazil light for 12 hours cry now to me. Light for 12 hours. Now, who to mean light for 12 hours? And then will be a 24-hour economy. Masana Danum Babe Segana, Missamo. Ye probia Humana Yassasiano, Obepi and Twasso, no be about the Cajon. Agenda 111, what agenda 111? If you know, it's in your agenda 11. I am my baby say Muhammad Baumia. Nanado, free SHF.
Yes, our community this near high school. So, yeah, move 46. Yeah, so yes, I say 123. 46 in the year. Is my bladder blind? Because I'm not sure it's even blind. Blind is not even a fair way to use because even the blind can see the 124 community-based senior high schools that the X1 NDC Mahama government started. 50 of them were completed and commissioned. Yes, our community this senior high school. So, yeah, move 46. So, yes, I say 123. 46 in the year. Is my bladder blind? Because I'm not sure it's even blind. Blind is not even a fair way to use because even the blind can see the 124 community-based senior high schools that the ex-1 NDC Mahama government started. 50 of them were completed and commissioned. Yes, our community-based senior high schools. Yeah, move 46. Yeah, started 123. 46 is my bladder blind? Because I'm not sure he's even blind. Blind is not even a fair way to use, because even the blind can see the 124 community-based senior high schools that the ex-1 NDC Mahama government started.
Obi, please, the dark days, what makes every era, what makes a tenure of a president or an era referred to as dark days is that you can disappear and your relatives don't know where you are. Please let me finish. As we speak, a Ghanaian was picked from his house in the night by government apparatchiks, by agents of the security, government security, BNI or whatever. Relatives couldn't tell where he was. MPP executives, Nana people were going from place to place asking about him. It took a lot of protest and pushing before they produced his body as in the person. Why are we going back to these things? Why? Why? Something we escaped many years ago, and this thing caused the lives of women. Look at that woman who was breastfeeding. Why? Please, we should not joke with some things. Say, our boys speak against it. It will prevent wicked and treacherous people who might not be like Ebi President. There are people who can cause harm. Obi oye juma obi enai. Wa mini obi. Enti never waste that you Obi, me you kofi na me vanishi na ebe no mala. How do you tell what is happening to me? So please, we don't want to go back to those dark days. Now, the management of this country, we can't pay for no. These things end up on the tables of our partners. Until the earlier they do something about it, the better. Shabranta go picking a UAE. I see what can't or it took the whole party to go there. The reason why the police left him is that they don't really know what they are doing. Like actually, they don't have any charge. Ghana police be bomb pie. Don't get to the place where a politician will pick the phone, go and arrest this guy. I mean, what was happening in this country? Obi, now there is an opportunity cost to all this. That's where I want to land. Oh, you are buying. Obi. Oh,
Nanu see ya na me ba ho.
So Nanu.
Manenka ne opportunity.
Yeah, they have me catch up production say yen fa wo mami. Na de o ye mi. I say what Obi wa wo ba bebre. Na wa chusu ba ku. Afi de o di ndama.
Na wo chi. Talk about the opportunity.
Opportunity cost be the opportunity cost of this government Obi. Professor opportunity cost time ban way edi suma soldiers. Every Accra, national security agent, Atina Kamu, Adabi 8 hours, Ekofan Kofonobi, they could have been having a crash meeting on how to make sure, say, the 200,000 to 300,000 youth, do 10%. How do you immediately empower them, give them jobs? How do you immediately accelerate the 133 formula? How do you get markets that are closing now to operate 24 hours? That is where the energy of this government and its agents should be. And not to be sitting on social media. This is the first time I've seen the government on social media. Say the books. Obi, is a boy we try hello, what shall I reply?
No, it's a police or cyber crime unit. If crime be happening in the cyber space.
Now, cyber crime unit, a good president, no money. Are you aware? Says something like I'm making a complete statement. Say the number of people who have been arrested under the 1.5 years of John Mahama using this kind of laws is more than the 8 years that were the people who were arrested and the 8 years of Akufo-Addo. Let me repeat the statement. The number of citizens, Ghanaians, who have been arrested using this so-called causing
fear and panic of false news.
The 1.5 years under President John Dramani Mahama is more than the number of people who are arrested under the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo. Arrest my case. Obi, please, the dark days, what makes every era, what makes a tenure of a president or an era referred to as dark days is that you can disappear and your relatives don't know where you are. Please let me finish. As we speak, a Ghanaian was picked from his house in the night by government apparatchiks, by agents of the security, government security, BNI or whatever, relatives couldn't tell where he was. MPP executives, Nana people were going from place to place asking about him. It took a lot of protest and pushing before they produced his body, as in the person.
The funds must go into projects that are necessary and which meet the pressing needs of our people in our communities. Such projects must have tangible and measurable impact on job creation and national development. If it's not too late, we can pull out of hosting the All Africa.
That judge has no respect for his own judicial oath. I don't think he read the law. That Circuit Court 9 judge, I have no respect for him. For a judge to say that he's remanding Abroye into BNI custody until the case is finally determined, such a judge can never have my respect. I pray that he summons me for contempt. I will continue to disrespect him until he upholds the law. He's gone beyond his judicial function, and it is not his first. It's as if he has been selected purposely to achieve this. He doesn't talk law. I don't know whether he ever passed his law exam. It's a shame. It's a shame on the judiciary. And my Lord Bafuboni must pay attention to this. For whatever it is, it's about his legacy. I'm told by December he will be 70 and he will be gone. Is that the legacy he wants to leave after Tokonu was booted out of office? And all manner of accusation leveled against Tokonu. Is that the judiciary? Yes. The judiciary, they said they were going to reset. Is that the reset? Where a judge will say he is remanding an accused. Because if he allows him to go home, if he grants him bail, he is likely to talk again. So he should remain in custody. That judge has no respect for his own judicial oath. I don't think he read the law. That Circuit Court 9 judge, I have no respect.
Afternoon, good evening, good morning. Baby, I'll share me free beer about 11:48 a.m. Ewo Canada. Meaning baby, I will share me free. Now, I'm Akwaba at the bar political zone. So, it is quite a refreshing time in our life. And it is also time where den kakra, especially the ayama politics polarizing and yadwene to some level no na ehu. And then yame adaroma metinkwam all is not 100%. Now so metinkwam na I hope say eno na ese me no mienu na yede yeni den etoso na yehwe ni na dia yede adwene si so say yebeye bia so no yembisa adom emfiri nyame ho na intumi emfanye me de Mr. or Dr. Dwamena ebeba. I hope some producers and year behind the scenes to get it. I'm a ceremony on na ebe me guest many bidding komo kakra on only the current national treasurer for MPP until so becoming sir meneno ebedin komo. I hope say nyankopon ni we di ni ye me de oni me di ni ye. I hope say ono won so edi ni ye. Week we bed week we know just like it is na your neck pressing week. You be pressing neck na you make sure say Ghana for any better ho about the things ya air cost where your mind anymore. I think say now no so Ghana na o do any to form na o share the air cost. I don't think anyone would have to tell you say NDC for ni member. You know you can like him like Nze Debiana make say you can like your party, you can like the president, whoever you like personally, but say Bana Juma edition is unknown to me. You should be bold enough to say that too. And I think say right now nobody should even tell you say NDC for A1. And it is quite sad. Say NDC over the years has kept us in the right manner. Like Omar Fashi and saying. They have told us, they've shown us, yen famra and ye juma, yen ye dekatashina ye juma, yen no say anquire fan and say, you know, say like I said, they've managed to show Ghanaians who they are. Sadly, Ghanaians have not still understood the party NDC. Omonte NDC, I say. And they think say it is just politics. Okay, they think say it is just politics, but Unim say politics affects everybody. Yeah, you say I sorry be wa omon to aba meboa. The one ko to aba no bi ko to aba. Na sa ban ne ba no shemra so obeka say we dey won to aba ntimra na o ma hye no ni so ana. No, you intino say wo no one kasa one fan one shemo. Definitely somebody is going to select a leader for you. Na wuti anye yi a na yakọ select bibi to say they are selected their mind. It is quite sad. Many a times, people will say MPP, NDC, the same. I don't want to buy into that. They are the same in terms of something. But say they are the same in terms of year and the type of investment they make in the country. They can never be the same. Because to me, country me say government baku to school fees, or say development why they are the same. Baku the way back farm back also they are the same. It can never be. Maybe a binomo a character because it is politics. A binomo character will show say yes, it's the same. But say ban say now report into one and you will come to appreciate that it's a total we different field cry. This weekend me call a year madam for back my childhood friend back Ifri Moon and me call a year Richard Gamifa Crency what fire near Buswini now so mon shedding. Now because she has so many old friends, you know, from all both NDC and MP. There's so many people I met at the burial, at the main funerals for Ghana Presbyterian. It was really a time of like remembering where we have come from to where we are. And you expect certain people to understand what governance is all about. Then ye catch will be say adekudinti ayatu kuku so ne say world market price. As if say na do ho na world market price ni ho. No, baby, I got an econo. Ya can't check ni say only to say 25 million a papa because of world market price. I'm on also we are heading to some place. Say I'm sure a be higher papa. Minia, share and yes, many sa NDC for. But down the day, now me ba here na me can be say about the politics are NDC for no credit. Because anytime I will be for NDC for manifesto, now I form a budget. It is always the opposite, like or can we, but or ye different. And they've never met their targets. NDC has never met a target. But somehow, to make it said your mobile, your mobile, some women's banking, but still people believe in them. But still people believe in them. And it is all a matter of tribal hatred. And no, and our landing where we are. As Antonin P. we ask them, I been in pass Antonia Sem, and for any way for that is what has really brought us to where we are. To be honest with you, because some of the near man say one case also say yenjai bibi and I would they 200 case or they to 200 you see so how can anybody go join a line to say so or about their NDC said they obey then NDC by then he can't pay fees. Is it the first time he's not being able to pay? No. Yes, see a kufuado no tini pa a kufuado on ye Nelso they are promising one free education mono utumi yema. John Mahama first time was says utuya oba the university fee first year at the mano and no share that man kwala fairly call mass. Say wo awofo no cycle boka na obanko yen of deck. No money over 8,000 to 7,000 Ghana cedis. Na obantumi fantro remedia. The ya woman say, entina me say ya na ye you. They be asem women yaika. And your politicians know. Yen citizens na. She abayne fairly wo mama manko school. Kakra na etumi call ye no so a government ne ka kire omo say obetua omo entry university entry first amom no so a omu ko wura ma aban ne say omuntua na ekire ne ye diska ne be mo. There is something going on with Ghana that we are joking, especially when it comes to NDC. We are joking with them and say yanhwe me say be kakra Ghana dia ye de be just say dia ye de be to nkura duro kra dia poison your citizens for yenya. Because for some strange reason, Unity, you are welcome. It's some say every time we are and this baba power piano almost is scanning. We can't pay workers, we can't pay nurses, we can't do this, we can't buy this. Every time there is no money. Funny enough, they are looking good. They are riding big cars. That is the part I don't get. Ade a MPP betumi aba abeye no ye de bema NDC ombema with excuses beke can simply just to buy time, and they still don't deliver. Na enipa na ni aba ye ho so a ya twe ye ho afiri omo ho awie no na wasen abeka kire so oh we na oboa no onye papa pam no me na me de o de me ba ye beboa me ntipa mo no. You are turned the most gold in our life. Ghana sees so born a bra. You turn gold with door so change say that in a frame of time. Yes, the country is broke. Yeah, me and guys are type of politics. Oh, yeah, MPP. You are not doing MPP. You are doing Ghana. a country that sells the most gold in a period that see that Ghana you told gold that are buying for gold 18 tons, say my ton 18 tons at once. It's never happened before. Yet are buying on no ton all those gold at once, you know. Till do I know to me ton in nano still want to me meet government obligations. Yes, I'm a party in tea. Because I love my party. That is because I love my party. So even though I know fully say it is not helping, but see, I don't know me. Mama yinsu nyansa ho. Ghana for mama yinsu nyansa. Nene meye eyi kakra bi. Ebia by Wednesday na me. And it is quite worrying. Say mati dia AC wo omukodi no ho. Bokai kodi no. Me pacho show by hands. Now show me. Do you remember what I came to expose about the coding? Samobekaya, do you guys remember I said something about the coding? I'm going to 1 million youths in coding. And I'm a Becca Chromo say, company no cry, do coding, so they can only do what? Now I'm saying, I ain't on to me. I'm going to 20,000. 10 years. Maybe I can't know her. No, I'm say every quarter be an umbrella then 100,000, 100,000, maybe. Now, by the time we move now come to me 1 million. For those of you who remember this thing I'm saying, and I'm a Becca Tremo say, tro. Now, who said Dr. Baumiaka said you be training 1 million youth in IT. No, and a Georgia Paria don't know what says, I DNA, yes, BB and then the bepa. My son say, yes, substandard in Tiankas, DNA coding. Company Nankasa. Day on my yes, our meeting was the day as I'm George co-releasing the new Lexus. I made that a year. I made that submission here. And I'm a catching money now say it is not going to work because Sir NDC full we are not doing anything coding. Say ye coding bina abebubi. It is a way for them to chop money. And they are mechanic. I started boba. They are mechanic wahano. I am funny serious no. I started boba. Now Ghana, your own poison. The citizens of Ghana, your own poison. Mama chere wade. Embabunu pejumaye. Aban bi akoda adwene se opeso de bibia ye frɛ no youth in coding edeba. Ese boa Ghana youth a omwo pepa so omobeye saade ni na. Enu hunti aban de krata akọ finance ministry. Ama finance ministry akoye den ekodi dwuma. E make sure say yenya facility a anaisika ye de beye sa coding no ti o. Enti ye de wudin Otombo a wode koto aba adwuma a wo hwehwe aban na aka abomu di wudini citizens ni dini akwa discuss or the beye coding. So we MPP ni o so we NDC ni emfa ho the ehia ne se coding na started. Now we NDC ni awaye bi we MPP ni so awetumi aye den wetumi aye bi oh ade we MPP ni a oso betumi aye den obetumi aye bi. Now, also to me better as a citizen, that is all you should care about. And notice I buy no do with the aquacogy says can so the be code in amount. So when to me and Kwankoya, I don't see the joy in it. So Baba say I buy no promise say 1 year no, he is still doing good while you can't get the job he promised you to do. What are we doing? Seriously, Charlie. At the end of the year, like what is happening to Ghana? Ghana ya dwene na nyame ma ye no enne ede na ewomu sensei Ghana ni adwene ede pa na ginem me be ye we yama wagye di wakoto aba onipa na ba wasign the within akogye sika se odi be hye wo mu wan sika na me hye wo mu odi sika na ye de a ono pe Emma ebia eni suade hunu bi ne sebi how do you call it hope bi a wunyaaye hope bi a wunyaaye say ebia nka wo so abra abo besisa through this coding no it is in the balance hang it or say party until you don't care. You see where you are going? Party until you don't care. Because so when you kasa nya MPP for because how many me anye nti sa dia o party na mbegu ase nti se wo bewu se wo mada ache be say se won kasa wo be say se wo life be basa na esi nti atumi atenete na convoy mu abeye say ya kyerɛw na John Mahama ba Sharafo se Sharifa e ba be ka kyerɛw say sebiu ono no eye nipa ono no young as otis no ono no to me be a business onye adwuma da but to me be a business because na papa e den na papa e president na wo na de bia wo suka ya yo na wo de usika akoto institution bi na bank ya lock ya yemfa ma wo no o se yezu enye zu ejimi to you no you think say you are doing this to spice MPP for you think say you are doing this to make MPP for look bad. But in Sri Lanka, me, anya share no MPP for by no make us on bebrem ambulance. We are pay for a catch them ambulance and now constituency. How the fuck are they the same? Maybe some NDC ni MPP omuni na aka so mo koto ambulance aba ba ko koto ambulance ba ko ntumi an koto ambulance. How the hell are they the same? Ediano. How? Ko police service. Ba ko ka so be retuli police no. Enu nti okono no wato helicopters me Ghana police munto bi da. Na nado na beto mo first 3 with Baumia being the police council, security council head. 3. So how do you tell me say the no car so be went to me anye and then the car so be wait me am train no how they the same. What Jonica can watch that say oh man in Juma. That's not politics. I don't call that shit politics. That's not politics. That is you just naturally decide and say you won't let your brain work. That is all. Just to suit your party. Utie, just to suit your party. Because I never in nam constituency be ambulance nam ho. Nam I can unless we a bay for. And I bet said that kata when he said that is not what is happening. Unless we a bay for. Now, may bo audio way and a video way about the 1 million coders now and go for week as now. Google AI certification me pacho wa wuti sa o pese wenru na usua yanji uska. Mr. Sam George Obedemo, these people think say oh it's going to be the regular politics NDC for ba normal be here now MPP first you people don't know what is going to happen. It will not be fair. It's NDC for power. Omontina bemwa kopim se nyame bebo ne totrobento so bi amra. You collect money to do coding, you don't do it and you lie to the youth and you expect say we should keep quiet. Anyways, me guest abantino me pese me no start na iwi and temna fe yemfa NDC for jamomo. This time around they should know say it's not going to be business as usual. There be. Get ready. All right. And then Nyamia Madum Mamenya Penny Kesia. Yes, I said Google AI certification is free. Me patron I say opesu usua. Okay, there's a year be to me aye. Unkonko to yesterday I said I better than Mwaji Musika no. Anyways, menya me guest to ha, a very, very prominent man in Ghana, a very, very prominent man in our MPP beloved party. Now, many aje, so say, your tones are afraid on one opportunity. Now, or the CIO, Endra, was it Sunday? Yeah, the way I was seeing, yes, Sister Diva, the near me Google acquaintance, nature say, he's really on top of his issues. Ejamemo Akwaba, at the bar political zone, so I had a free place. The person we be utumi. Yes, it has to be with the data, the fact, and the truth. Because I always pride myself, say me person one way team no, one more ten no kreno. Na answer na mede yibe 3 bullets. I know we ask you 3 hard questions. You choose to plead the fifth or you choose to answer, and that will be to your own discretion how you want to go about it. However, whatever we are going to ask you here, no yebesre say ubetumi din chiremu, ubetumi de nokre no ede asom yen wa ha, because some of us no you are misinforming yen for so long. And now because Andrew near maybe all crowd kind, I was like, oh really? And some of us and not said you're a fool for no reason. And to be honest, I won't lie to you. I'm doing this interview, so I want you to know me clear. Yeah, we were holding things in our head based on what we heard people say when that wasn't the truth. But also what you say, because you know I do the 3 man say, and I will treasure and I will be about treasure. There's Sana it goes beyond what we see and what we get a chance to experience. So today now abano you do be finding in them no waka. Sana the exciting news no so no or the aboy now what how we are going to feel as a party. Should we have you for that exciting position? And until you are once again welcome within the Felix Appear a higher political zone. And you know, Honorable Bako, Dr. Charles Dwamena, and Oni Edging Comwe. Doc, may I start on a light note? Akwaba.
Yeah, Minia Felix, na Bibia Boko.
Yamiada Romoni Edini.
Mefa Kunya Wisunchia, a tear for near her phone na Michicho Bibia.
You Ubia so TikTok for ATO, Facebook for ATO, YouTube for ATO. So all the 3 streams in the Nayako. So today we want to know, ma'am, a few questions be a person in Bissau. Then from, like I said, you be like part in Komokakra, then you give us the exciting news and what the aim is and how we need to go about it. First day I met Dr. China. In fact, it was very funny. Now, Mr. Kakra. I because I mean who's a utiti be ote abronye ote wuntumini. Then I had Dr. China, and to be honest, I'm doing say that is a Dr. China and doing some radical guy the crowd. Finally, so finally when I got a chance to see you on stage, I think at one of the rallies, Omubo within Dr. Dwamena, Dr. China, me say, such a noble man. Then as I was researching about you, I got to know, say, I believe you studied there, right? Like Usia there into China, and then you say alumni doctor, only alumni doctor, a real medical doctor, right? I mean, that's so.
Oh, we do a tear for Dr. China and the fire by. Maybe a tremor not me conteste quadra so I bet you am so. Parliamentary primaries. Na sa kensi no na nipensia eneko. Na nipensia na emrantie enai wo mu a obia wo title of doctor.
Okay.
Na me ko electoral area ba ko koye campaign. Me ra hono na electoral polling station officer ba ko soye no bisa ne coordinator so kodi CCA na brantie be free mu akọ ono so a doctor. And our branty will so wrong to your doctor. Made them confused. Doctor will not know why. And another polling station officer, sorry, and then coordinator Numpuni Yano, another polling station officer says, only doctor will in the free China buy no. Now the obisa question saying, oh, yeah, Dr. China.
Oh, okay. No, that is where
about
Dr. China came from.
yes,
Oh, father, so he primaries,
yes.
no.
Yes,
MPP
yes.
primaries now we now as a doctor is now also.
Exactly.
Into your doctor.
So no.
Oh, that's a beautiful story.
Now,
That's a beautiful story.
the funny thing a woman say,
Yes.
sometimes what true color the again Dr. China Dwamena. Replacing me Charles with China. It's
Oh,
my
really?
goodness. Because Uncle Fume say good Dr. China need Dr. Dwamena. And in the true color, according I know Dr. China Dwamena, I'm saying Radin Yankopo. Media me
Master Saudino cry. Oh, that's an interesting story. That's an interesting story. I like that. I like that. Okay. Doc. Afe me yenin komo.
Sure.
Unim say na minimu nso nsem bi a metete yenti, to be honest, na mempe w'anim crash.
Oh, sir.
And it is because of sometimes no one who says a campaign doer. Enipa bi anye wo mo adwuma. Enti ya na omo po bi atenachi aka say reason ti a mentumi anye adwuma no. Enu nti sa wo sha the last election I call you know. Initially the whole blame was Bawumia. Bawumia na amade na ba aye nti ba e train e so e Kufuado kra na MPD and so now it was Bawumia Kufuado. But yeah no mu bi no doc nyame adawroma we bie ya adwunu mu kakra. Enu nti minim say enya flag bearer na win election a party machine and both parliamentary and flag bearer equal election. And they win it in the name of the political party. And any good jockey biara, obi or ye good horse rider biano. The woman weak horse wa on to me win any election and farmer any race and farmer. So I was of the view say now your party no you will problem. That was my view. However, yembama nini na akoye said Dr. Bawumienti ubinti ene man ko basa. Edi ene beba kwesi apia beka se na mempe Dr. Charles enimu ahwe. Doctor, me spending 8 months in Ghana during the last election.
Right.
Yes, me ja Canada hobet na Ghana 8 months. Just so that we can make I mean something great in the Gomwa West hono. Trying to, because after Lawyer Aban left, you know, I said near memu and said that year strong Gomwa West or like a year before. So I thought same imagine. Now, doctor, one thing everybody or most of the people are me to me bear were saying they say, wo we to ya sa wo din no say we three more than papa na pet sike ni nara ubotomu na she na watena so. And as the case sign we ya was one sign you can't say release we are to me release. Me patro the me ba Ghana be experiencing America child. This is what I was told. So for some reason, because I mean I'm more ground and I knew how expensive it was. So to see party stewards are Omokoye Juma complaining about financing, complaining about say, and it was all brought to your doorstep, say, what treasurer no, and what Danny can go Jinemu say, Chia, beer and you $1 po. Doctor, same way. The 2 million crore was national treasurer. Do you have that power to sit on campaign funds? Answer me, please.
But that's a so bizarre question, Felix. Yedi kai enya no credit. Yen kuntumpo mu kese pa efise yen party and hyehyɛ mu no. Treasurer, me need to me say me initiate payment and I say me withhold the payment. Me dia ne say request beba approval ka ho. Say treasurer dwumadie we say sika say ni approve hwe na sika no enko. The only time a sika no ese going to me bia when sika ni hono. But I can say on authority say throughout the 2024 campaign there was no shortage of money at any point in time. And when the request to be na approval that's what buy yes the treasurer hwe man nko bibia ko pepepe. Na etoda aya na propaganda ye bi mu desin adwuma nankasa. Obi wo honomo a na opese ofa kwan bi so edi sei obi Me mom dear, in fact, my titi bia, but no betty no crown who baby potty a free bampo no aka say, oh, Fred, now we're holding accountable. Nobody me can the reality on the ground, which is the fact say there was no such instance where approval by na sika wo ho a yesi treasurer hwe na sika enko na me si da me mfanko. If the party nhihye mu no minisa to me no minisa control no.
Okay, nti se ne so bi nam kan sem bi se ye wura cha Dwamena ne nsachi a den ana wan ma campaign sika anko na enu nti party entumi anye adwuma sa de ne yemungu because per tenant and your powers kura no ni say to me.
Exactly, nkontompo. In fact, in this particular campaign no Sika resources Sequoia, it is one of the best since the inception of this party.
Oh, really?
A call Snequan Suseni esi corner so be so enya ne dear ewumu. And don't you know that room on air kosono at best should be treated with a pinch of salt. Send baby a free now what to cry address it. But I can assure you on authority, sir, per the records available, no, sike be a buyer approval wo ho says here the koye adwuma say ye hwe mane ko pepepe bibia antochima.
Okay. Inti my second one me person me bisa. I will come to your work why yes so fair. No, we will tie that in with your good news, you know, so that we know what we are getting should we have you there. But another thing I heard and then they say, as the treasurer, has there ever been a time where Dr. Charles Dwamena yede MPP sika eye party sika egu personal account to mo eye wona over power e wo so ana?
Davida, in fact, to be crazy that if it's a
but
party,
you know, say people say that. Have you heard that? Have you heard that news? People talk about it.
I am sure, sir, it is related to a short code 714.
Short code, I know Ankameba Hono, Ankameba short code.
Meba see. Ebin see that the party one Ghana city cry emeto mema account to mo na any other officer account to mo for that matter. If the party sika no, I just say bia obi di sika mo obi. Not their small officer for fraud. Na officer na dia ba. Me mom there obi amfa sika amfa me so say the party. At any point in time no, yeah, the party account in money panel. And the party account is managed by 3 individuals: the chairman, the secretary, and the treasurer. And the treasurer I'm going to mean funny to me enkonkoyi. And I said treasurer to mean funny to me in party sika enkugu party enkugu ne personal account mo for any reason. That is not possible. Osha yen system grant and to me see enya possible. Enya dia possible. Idea obi betumi dey propaganda atum futuro egu bi monim na enye idea ye real. Now on the substantive matter of SARS short code, you know, I think it was on the 22nd of April, me kaipana Wednesday, and I that's why you video be circulate say utia MPP dues a edi by Dr. China D and no tikana yetua no e Dr. China account mo. Na ehun abakosem nie July 2020 enya no kre in the first place enya no kre but enchechemu ohonie July 2023 and a National Council approve star 920 star 270 hash as payment short code for MPP payment activities dues in nkeka ho eno ye use best pim sa me yensesa no na yemfa for some ka ho at all point in time a star 920 star 270 hash and no any short code apart no edigiska every members ho na sa short code all this one from July 2023 banyina no na ye use aggregator EcoBank aggregator ni ye also nkofo bebre different network obi MTN obi Airtel ne nkeka ho nti obi atua eseko 1 point and sana from that point na co party account that point no any aggregator no ono no quality ni nyina no push core party account. Not EcoBank fund and yes, I didn't mind.
Okay.
But I now say no new core business into near face challenges kakra. And somewhere getting to December last year, 2025, and a party steering committee taking decisions say EcoBank if face challenges with EcoBank dear. Nenye yen fa a year company or year aggregator or year aggregator as a core business. Nti omo ye fintech financial technology companies. And your part steering committee recommended say enko fa Haptel emra. Nti January 2026 any enrolling Haptel. Ede Haptel etro a yes adi so. Indeed, yede Haptel buy na nyoma ko smooth pa. In all these in Haptel buy in na still code a UCS star 920 star 270 hash.
It didn't
There
change.
has been no change whatsoever. She nim yensisa she.
I just move free Haptel, move free a deba Haptel crano. Number ne short code there you use the
920 star 270 and sign. If the son man over to me as a son, I just a national council approval. In fact, I remember so on the 20th of July, no, I tabled the motion on behalf of the finance committee at National Council, and a National Council approval. No individual can use this or authority to add or change the number. I just a National Council assistant and a National Council since the son. And Haptel for by almost beginning of January now, the corner is wow. I did a very, very seamless. It's just a ankasa. Now, towards the end of January, no, not Dr. Charles Dwamena campaign team. I am a campaign team. And so ready to set up a campaign website and a campaign donation short code.
Okay.
Tinaki ekrana ye kwakoji Paystack, a Nigerian company. And Anki and Yomo Conti, who the way Haptel 4 year Juma a conkai, next higher Ghana company as there be. And yet, ye ne Ghana company in Bayman and for so be about more money now, Quanko di Nigeria for
her.
And ye approach Haptel at the end of January. So, my short code, Nayem Fanye campaign donation, and a Haptel for up MIA star 713 star 2028 hash. Star 713 star 2028 hash. This was at the end of January and a half for the code you my. Into February, any editorial campaign website. As we speak now, short code in class 713 launch here because campaign fundraising committee no year program be on launch at the end of May or thereabout.
Okay.
And that in the idea now in fact, Osha code in as at April some way see na total sika basa coding 1,213
Ghana cedis.
1,213 a donation from just 5 people. Nipa bako Miami made to school. Or no, yes, you on try. I don't know. Cost 1,000 Ghana cedis. The 213 na kano. IT team no more and almost tested. No more sending 2 cedis. Here say yeah, Juma. Into total of 1,213. As at 21st, 22nd April now issue we see and the enemy say on the 21st of April, na Tuesday area. Me wohana IT deputy IT director be our headquarters. Or they adi koto Haptel for platforms to say omo activate star 714 star 2028 emano. Ana me bisa and say bema na star 714 star 2028 the all the heading. You know you person may say you between the additional dues payment short code na you to me the yes and be ya omo use 920 star 27 hertz no omo all face challenge between you so I'm say there be untumi nya ni sa adi way a national council decision as an individual untumi sisa no. In any case, Haptel for a issue star 713 star 2028 at the Ama Dr. Charles Dwamena campaign team. Ukofa 714 star 2028 a bar. At the confusion, Beba, if you say redundant back here 713 back here 714. Everyone kofa confused. And Timunjai Nayan stick it to part in the official code 920 star 270 hash. And I edit hono. Medium say mama directive say mama nye nyam pese mo ye no knowing say madam ho no abrantie yi ne Haptel fo so koye ade omo activate 714 na omo san ye kana na de calling came 713 na ye me campaign donation platform no enti che so obo 714 na me and I'm see a link to 713 na media na me media pop up na de chin to Wednesday no omo san twa omo circulate say 714*2028 the new short code party ni betumi de atua due enti no obi abetumi de use enti almost circulating obi draw my attention na we so free him fa 714 edwin say me ka say mo nye e na omo de ya di enti ne mami issue statement na yen clarify say 714 nka e na me issue statement say 714 no enye party short code into mo bia amfa na adwene nko party ni short code ye 920*270#. And I'm issue ye no he say after almost circulate adini in Felix almost twa almost ho boy no ye video recording say 714 na yes ye alternative use way no say utu sika na e call Dr. China bottom into just all this while no sika ye tu and e call Dr. China bottom. Enti mi hu sa na nwumre no na me campaign team nso issues ade no na menua ade we nyina no tumu se eye nipa bi ne kotena ase ebo mutrim to mo bedi sa abone no na omo de agu obi hu fi because ade a wo koye a wo superior officer catch us say jaimenye.
Why do you do it?
The confusion, but in any case, we need authority, we need approval. So be sad no. Now what koswa kwa koye? We ya what sound ya to abontin say it is the new party short code. We ya what nam some link it to nipa ne personal code in it. Masa ye hu video say sikano or the guni bottom. Not just so go na person guni panenim efin na oguno. And in fact, almost on your ye na tones yomu dear, but I am not leaving this to lie. Okay. No, say ya be the petitioner come party. Say almost shemu na almost sa boni echi yentwi omaso. Say e be ya the suadia mo bia say you cannot do something like that in the name of internal contest. Na wagu obi hu fin sa keke. Ebio say ya anye sa ni antwe sa afo na so a ebi mpo na nanka ni omo ye nke betumi agum edumja eye party no aso say ye dues no. Me be national treasurer na party no bosume nyina yentumi ngigi dues up to 100 Ghana cedis and now sa short code here de buy ne ehun chirechiremu ne anamonto amituko constituencies ne party medin community and na me no ka say we do an average of 30,000 Ghana cedis a day time and less than 100 Ghana cedis na calculating a day 3 cedis 33 pesos from 3 cedis 33 pesos to over 30,000 and you over 10,000% increment.
Yeah.
And to say to me achieve such a success. Now obit nasi e boni teams yes boni we ya. Nipa no odwin party no ho anase odwin party no ho. Ni all ye betumi go party no. Enti petition am de come a party no ne fapem ne say yendomu asuko na omo a omo hye boni we yentwe omaso. Eno pa ho a me campaign team anim susu ye di me campaign team edin susu ba mu campaign team nyame nko a empanimfo akuku dan wo mu omo abọ mo bra kwa ahomgie mu omo guso omo bọ mo bra eka ho enti no omo so mo feel say ade na nkofo na ehye kire ye no omo dwene boni na map campaign team ti campaign team lawyer so atwere akoma Haptel for say omo mbra me kire mu anye sa asem na bekwa kopie mu wo ba bia emra no ye beka no. And me as an individual, and I'm boni we omodie because of an internal contest. Na bia ne se okra uti say party sika bom bottom enye na ye nya akonya ye kase ya anka wo be hia mo no mbesre but wadwunya be o say me na me fadise mbotom enu nti me susu mama me lawyer atro Haptel for and I atro Bank of Ghana the division regulative fintech for say adia Haptel for staff bi ni enkofo bia ye ni omo hwehwe no mo manye hu nyenti a omo linke eye short code Haptel for na de ma me eye 713 to short code party ni bi be request say emfama party na yemma no kra no enadi Entunia ubisa me a asem no enchechemu awom no enya no
Okay.
credit say me de eye party sika ekogum account mu eye boni bi ebi mo tena ase bo mo tirimu so mo bedie ena nyame a ompe boni omhontoma apa na ya hye ya yese processes no and stay and running the course send be ya at the end of the day no ye di ye betu ye.
But that's one of the a beautiful thing. Okay, we now no. Anka one can so be take action. Anka still anka no be problem. But now one can will take action, which I commend. Party no so no one for the right channels so I petition which is right. Your campaign team itself knows where you're then. Almost so they've written to Hubtel to get answers. This is how we want you to go. Sano, some of the information say ba doc. And found you will be back no cranny be daddy. But just what you say. Now,
Sure.
what can send me ma me kra ra hokakra. Now, me did say also MPP party where the moon said in Chene kakra, watch a kakra woman. Doc, me back room and I'm 14 years. Okay, 26 years money, and I'm in the web trade. The MPP I know, the Ghanaians I know, no, I don't know what is happening. I'm still trying to grasp it. I say, yeah, it's like it is not about the collective. It's about just a few people. And I'm saying this because in MPP, you know, first hardly would you hear say JH Mensanum like Omobekasa, they will argue and whatsoever, but you wouldn't see them so kotenase ako ye machination be say embegu obi hu fin say in the campaign. I don't recall that. What has happened to the current MPPR? Say, why you Juma? Don't even say why you Juma. Why do you have to go sit somewhere to cook something to destroy somebody? Why have we come to a point where in our own party we have to destroy somebody and say baby ameduno? When did it start? Why? Why are we here?
Your guess is as good as mine. And in all these, you know, Adibakwa Mimi Hunini say, as a party, and you might be brave or what I was here, ya. Can be so no, ye bue near guso, and I say Yatune JJ Mukakra. And no, and nama vacuum be brave, ababe tohon moi, a year and call for a faso, a year near omoye. Sure, me contest as a national treasurer no. Me didn't say in a call.
Okay.
A campaign on 10 points.
10 points.
And this points that me GDA at that time, na me da su GD say a point a boa party no, ama party no etumi afa ne ntime pefra. Baby ano se ekuo bia mu no ekuo ma no etumi ehu se omunya mfaso wo kuo ni mu a omunya adaje ankotena simploti evil say Abrebiano, they see the real benefits they are getting. So, Omada Jumbenya Bianom, the Buame Kuna Koso, send a bear benefits no munyano, a bear dan akonim. But why are genuinely a comani be feely say, and ya yeshan yen sanka, nia yenidaso yen sanka, a didija womu, ya tuya asaram yen, ye kebi and do them any adeno. Then some people start to vent out their frustrations and then the money per bunny for be who quine and more so almost taking matters to different level to now backbite to now stab to now denigrate near gunko for fini at the day. Me time points am diko na enum eye kwan as a party ye be far ye be to me enya sikapudo over 20 million Ghana cedis each month. Ena enum no so ye kwan ye be fa so nyame ya adom na ye nya sa sikapudo 20 million a ye be usuma party ni bia nya ho mfaso na ekwan na ye be usuma ka se ne edikan ye mfa sa 5 million 10 million 20 million be nya no busumi bia ebu bi enye program bia ye friend political mentorship program asikyire nyina ne se ye be empower ye constituency executive members no masha constituency no select mrante ne maba bia enum ana visa the quota depending on the size of the constituency ye the omo bankran ebe mo political exposure any training after 6 months, no more come back, they will be empowered to do more for the party. Yeah, the omoba, nyomubedie, baby omobeda, nyombe ko ejuma bani adi enyomoka yebe ye frisa sikapuduemu. Me gidi say yes, penny party sika or kwan we swa. A bebwa party ne dachi every say. Ye bebwa party ne dachi hoka ene, send a beya dachi ne besi party ni ye. Na ma hoka kanyi in Kenya shrunkon aba. She obi free bumprungu yoyo e krebiase. Ni a select nebi an original capital kronko hoda. Na oba na otumi benya exposure na bi kura that could be a flash or press conference bi ase ni chrome phone no TV so enya ni je kase na esi chrome o
kase pa
o mani nyina ni beji se MPP ahye ye bayi ye wo fase ye monyam na de odosronko e ba party ni mu ye toso mienu make say yemfa 20 million ye abusumi bia ye benya ibi yempo ni bi se busumi bia 5 million ye tiato abusumi nsia na ye 30 million that 30 million yemfa nye program bia friend no business incubation fund asichire nyina ne say ye be empower constituencies no na ya mom quota na oma select party ma omo ye adwuma omo hia dwetire kakra de show omo adwumam obi hia 500 Felix obi tomeko ewo kenten mu onya 500 obetumi aton no bottom na chese ne dwe ne faso akwanum kakra obi so ye hairdresser ne dryer wo ye ba kope enti nipa wewe ba omo sala no masan ko olusu customers ebia onya 5,000 obetumi ato dryer ba kwa ka ho obi wo barbering shop onya 10,000 obetumi afixi AC no onya more customer up to 50,000 safo no ne don so party mu through this incubation fund ye ne nkakra na bosumi nsia bia ye na one batch apasi out no manya support at the element of hope na beba party mu we say anti akua ne anti adwa wo dwom no mu nyina mu didwa na anti akua nya support of 5,000 di she ne dwadi a odie mu anti abna susu pese onya bi no ono so bema no abakeka no ho in fact na ho keka on party be konkan pa enumpo betumi atwe eye floating voters omo dwom honom aba party ni mu efise obi abokọ ba bia obenya mfaso nti sisa program wo ho a party ma benya mfaso na ama floating voters nsusu no etumi aba bekan na edido na eba party ni mu ne toso miensa meka se yenye bibia frɛ no human resource empowerment program na sa program yi eno nsusu ye program bia ye beboa ye constituency for no beboa ama ye de mrante ne mabɔ mpeso musuansa nwuma akoto adwumam obi wo ho peso okosuansa no nwuma hwan na ekotua ni sika ama na akosua sa program yi ebutai nyina ne se ye betua sa afo yi sika no ma ye de o mato adwumam nipa no osua adwuma wie no pon no ho a oba obeye master on na apprentice for nyina no the likelihood so obeye MP before a high ebio promo for no ebeji party ni atumu kire se omeka se MPP na di ye ofasi akoto adwumam dia ne party ese som no na edi odo na esembre na di vote nso bre ne toso ase yemfa program bi a friend welfare fund a ebeye adwuma at the constituency level emra na sa welfare fund ye no ne de behwe wedding outdoor and ne ye ne nkeka ho no eno akure ya bi nso ne de behwe wona me frɛ won papa kwasifo na Felix papa kwasifo no omo constituency bia mu omo ye nkofo a emprempi sabi they are physically challenged and sometimes mentally challenged na so a party adwuma ye ko bobo process omo di mu bi ye ko ye process omo di mu bi ye ko health for omo di mu bi so obi biara nim se omo ye party for through and through and so omo ni sanu nwuma bia no aka se obehye ni dwetire oni certificate bia no aka se odi no kotena adwuma omo no ye hand to mouth enti bosume so ni yi sika free sa welfare futuom the envelope edema papa kosia it doesn't matter the amount of money say 200 300 400 and 500 papa kosi G envelope no tisi abonten a obebo de room obi biara people tianika and na moda community members no won masa afford ntino omu hu se obocha de ro na mbeka MPP to me kai papa kosi dia na ni MPP e party a wo say ye dinachi na the dot vote ebrahim sa welfare for 2 years so no me see yen san fa bi nhwe ye former executive members dodo na ayeda dem a in Rokromu Yeskanto. And so once upon a time, these were people who were leading the party in the various constituencies. No question woman Sir Felix. And they former executive members be money or mobusu form per party ni DT. if it's almost feel a party in your for and didn't ye. In order to cure that, I mean, yes, I propose and say, Sabosume so na party pick up the 2 court near the skaka from welfare, yes, envelope near Yakoma, Papa Mensa, Papa Mensa. Some time ago now, your organizer party say 10 years in year, what about retirement? Yeah, young Kyle, Busumi, Jina Fato, Bibino. Papa Mensa crab a banner hoso. Nebusian phone because I'm personal soon party and one bam for so now. Need your grace and woman say, Kruma no more honor. Almost a busumi be a party pick up Papa Mensa fee because Papa Mensa free party
10 years ago.
Party executive about 10 years ago. And so party pick up ban hope soon be not to say Papa Mensa no eda so do more party. Mommy I shall so to Obama party no. If it's a party never Papa Mensa fee the between an antiaco, ye hear permission na a vote every
like
and your man 9 wenum na ye nyoma ebe boama party magina on naso. Na ama party menya benefits from party omodo. Na sign the or any votes abre party. Now the fifth one I kind say, and now when you know a constituency for a be no mad me summer scanako. Now Felix, a comedy be now what to grow the fresh. Now the fresh in us one is a facon feature on go for be edge my facomomo. No money be in the onion so I can say now the atono.
Temptation.
What to listen to the akasia. And until you say, Nipa no man brodo ni bi no di no me a o se fa nyaka no fa nya eno ni o de confitro fa komo and de be kwa kodu nti me ka se bosumi bia eye constituency executive members o mo ye adwuma no mbehwe masika we nyina akọ no nso no ye ma obia bibi kakra no ntumi fa nya na adwuma ye na afi external branches no nso ye nhwe se secretariat bia de test con secretariat obia benya bi se ne be ya there will be uniformity in the party. Nama party na konkan we any ekwan enum a me propose say yem faso use party sika no na kwan enum a me ka se ye be faso sika no be ban me ka se ne edi kan e wo se enhance transparency and accountability. In fact ye ba ye de adwuma papa enei enam hihye edi egu akwan mu any firmness a ye de abemu nintino there is greater transparency in MPP finances than it was when I took over. Ya tosu mienu ye ka se obi biara obeyi scammer party no I also appreciate you ye recognize no if say nipa ene fale susi from na ushi obi na o che 20 cities na kotokoto sorry wo eda wase e kina 100 to spare won fa masa nipa no
Me de be man pa.
esu ne ban tie enu nti e baaye no ye hyase ko chopa even ye koya ko back to 2016 omo adopt polling station a omo medase kromo anya bi ye ko chopa ba bia wo se mebu nkotodwe wo party ni di mpa omo cho e kai se ko hia aboso kaifo ye de chopa komo omo eno aboa magidie mapamba eye system ni mu enkofo anya agye atum se ampa the treasury as it is now no your treasury are responsive to the needs of the party members. Ya toso and miensa e ka se wo si e training omo hwe sika no so ya mfa anya akwadro ye bae shase see training ya several rounds of residential training for regional treasurers and financial secretaries ya training for all the constituency treasurers online training ni ade e koso eguso aye cause training the enjaida and your mama is saying enhancing transparency and accountable papa aye de bae recognition de bae any training de bae your mama is saying kesi ani no aboa there is greater financial discipline in MPP finances than we over. Now, unim, and no way I may be I'm banner betel. There was a time I had to withhold the allowance of a colleague national officer. Then, if say a man is castle from party, you man, Edika, one be bua conta, you toss me no be bua conta. Now, some man in Tossum Prince, I was sick, I was said the man, young farm out. Copim so about bua conta, a dane. Giddy me so cost robber for men farm out.
Good.
A copy national chairman and him. And I'm a catcher chairman, say chairman. Mani bebu akunta and son, Nipani bebu akunta and son ye releasing his camano. Obviously, Sabani say na Edwin Chuenchu kakran ne babe tohono. But we have to do some of these things. Yeah, then say nay, Casasa Sankian witness, Ebiankian witness in his because you buy now some of work and so. Party sikadi politics sikadi ebu akonta party sikanzu ebu akonta am se there party sikati say one kasa se bi obi odwuma wo sika wo de ye e so obu akonta every say obi na dis kaneba se fa ye adwuma no ambu ho akonta na nipa na ehu se me sika me de buy sen ne dia e be do na chino de biom aba enti na enye easy. I must be very honest with you. It has been very challenging and tough, but na me adom enam kita hudi ani nipa die and I firm ye any decisive ye enti no and na ni nyina kan si ama there is greater financial discipline. Ne to so na e ka say be ma kwan be fa so sika ban eye sa convenient way e betua sika no enum ha eno ne sa short code nsa 920 star 20 270 hash no eno ya introduce you and send me kan you take it over no na party mu nyina na in a month sika ye tumi gige from membership dues na 200 Ghana cedis we breaking down daily basis
me pa to train answer me train MPP party with Dr. China with Huang na say pre to time mobile no na say mo gige monthly dues mo nya 100 Ghana
na monthly dues a party gige na 200 Ghana cedis na ni titru ne na members nyina ye say ye ntua because yehu emphasis
baby ayeko
yehu baby asika no eko nya yetua dadada kra yehu nya akoye nti abamubu aba obi entua nti na party ni ntumi mobilize but enam hihya ye ba ye digu akwemo me be national treasury manti anda o Felix me hu se hu hia se me ko party man ho me trankran me office se media ne se sika no beba no manager sika no emba amba den na obe manage hu ni adwuma bia ye enti me taking matters up ekọ baby wo ha na meti kudo etwa nsuo baby wo ha na me ni me team ye fold yen trousers abaye ni ye na mafro mu cross ko community ye bo aproko run any party mako kasae na party match tu mu se ampa afidie ye hu sakran mapa eba ye hu sakunda ankuntabuo papa ekoso ye hu se recognition ekoso ye hu se ye the convenient way aba say obetumi atena ofie atua through the short code star 920 star enti party ma esore waka ehya ase se etua enti me bo party ma ba so se eye di omo asem ni tu mu no na nei ama ye tumi organically immobilize over 30,000 Ghana cedis that could be a ye debo party no bra bigidi ye say ye ko enim kwa na be ko enim esen ya ye wosisi no na time I share side we ase no na yenya average of 8,000 Ghana cedis a day. Now, omo a party man etua 8,000 cedis a day. No mundu 10,000 members. No me about 9,400. But they fancy 10,000 members. And where empirical data, Felix, where your projection? Empirical data, you start here no. Nipa 9,400, almost 10,000, MIA 8,000 Ghana cedis a day. And by statistical inference, nipa 100,000 by my 80,000. Yan Butaye has always been say benya nipa 1 million almost to abama party so mbetua dues party no. The 100,000 by my 80,000 Ghana cedis and then nipa 1 million by my 800,000 Ghana cedis. And I'm saying politics, seek some political finance, you fan conservative estimate. You fan say half. That's 400,000 a day. See, you 400,000 Ghana cedis a day, but so many times 12, 30, a 12 million Ghana cedis. And I'm a scientist also say, send your bay maximize your potential. You bomb the nipa 1 million database, young commercializing. Yan Diane say 1 million yen, so me a party ma, me a die-hard party members, and into no mutual scammer party. No, you approach any of the water bottling companies, say, yeah, wake, say, Belacqua, say, yes, Slim Fit. Yes, a Slim Fit, and I wait. You need some more customers that. Name you 1 million additional customers, sir. You pay a promoting wounds, you a mom. You will give you some better near pan say, bottle back could be a moment commission of 1 Ghana cedi. Yene awake for ye. Now your party ma 1 million who are ni more data ni on baby or mote. Near catch omo mutu use in suma party near catch on the bush for. Mono musia, mono ma wake a visit. Onum nyana party nyaso mfaso a onyini se benya more than a fan on beti asem
definitely
na se yenya bu fa na obi anu 1 bottle a day ni yenya 1 Ghana per bottle a 500,000 Ghana
tap on the screen let's go
o kambo mu a 15 million Ghana cedis o de kwaka 12 million or 27 million Ghana cedis minia na just say 20 million na campaign time me koya because omo ma me kwan be so na minim kwan sika be ba so no 20 million no kran a month na wo form If you say calculations say 27 million. I mean, yeah, you to Obama in July 2022. Your first meeting end of July, you say, Obi Alpha and Niswadi Hunumra. I want the officer Oba, na ye who send a basi as a senafa. To send a menoa kind you may made them media go aquemo to Tumpenu phone him. Some penufo catch him, hey, Gamna, Yadre grandma, so say, but to me and Yesika say, now wait ye feasible and a low hanging fruits and routine tempano, corner for timelines, cautious so. Said when obeying say when obeying say nafa date teacher so nafa Brian next meeting in August ye be more approval na o de akoye adwuma se ne be ya ubetumi ahya ase na no team modisi kapudo ya bre party na ehihye ya aka no ye business incubation fund and other benefits ye tumi rolling out ama party maso ade omo ho enti ye next meeting na 15th August Felix so wona wo hihye agenda for meeting anka item wo de be number say
Number 1.
Aqua number 2 and 3. Yakoya minia. I have last but one of so many items on the agenda. I'm saying, hey, well, I saw soon quandy and TV bedu. Ye do honoma. Nipa no the question last but one or so years where you see me here fresh minds in Tien Shedda. I'm saying, Adia ye here in Temdia Gigi Sikama party no, na party Masha Siena benefit no. Yet to tuna say, well, send next meeting here, September, ebedu, near Chibi ebedu. I did bet me acquire September meeting, near change September meeting to emergency meeting. And I answer your convention and say, emergency meeting to me for the full biamba.
Baby.
September emergency, October emergency, November emergency, December emergency, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 20th July, and you to me a regular meeting now. Ye de adikoya ye de hye so ye approval no enum ho ana August 1st 2023 ye sha say ye rolling out ye sha say ye 8,000 Ghana cedis a day. That is say we were delayed by 1 whole year and we started on a good note. Ye started from 100 Ghana cedis now a month now you call 8,000 cedis a day and that is ye ko enimpa enti eni abra ye guso aye ye se ne be ya more members be on board. Yeah, that's why that qua. Memo be wa bontin say yen suspended duty to ya. Memo ni pa bontin pe adia. There was no consultation with any other executive officer. Memo ni pa bontin pe adia na daku yenya 8,000 cedis a day. A tip by zero. Now if you know what you cry into me 20 cedis. Let's see enjoy duty to ya. And you could be sani po issue memo say by my down so no cronim into your sorry. And so you're sorry, I call retractors why you want to mean ye. Not just a man who said, hey, just a me who need in a 9 I'm seeing.
No. Hold up. Eja, hold up. No, hold up. Do I sense mafiaism tactics here? Am I permitted to say that?
Onya, you are permitted to say it based on and some no say yes, and then some
because the evidence I would demand media, not just a orchestrated thing.
And some evidence. Remember, no crowd you Google to see because they are there that one.
No, I know. So I'm gonna buy some yen to be. I'm gonna buy two. Just we should stop paying dues.
Exactly.
I know nipa now this statement in the buy, a trainer or the buy, and a dues, as we started, I feel from 8,000 a day, I feel no munya zero. As a treasurer, how into what called your issue on and say, Charlie, oh, yeah, my office, no, why you can't say, scam, or say, oh, on no crowd, when him the NTR, or release this statement, Okay, into the patrol under normal circumstance. Say, why are they being asked what getting it wrong? And what do? Don't you go back and retract?
You correct it.
And now, on my bet, anyways, I'm hosting you, so let me calm down. I want to come because sometimes, seriously, unim say, any ama, any ama, okay, any me lazy interviewer, because what would Bonnie maybe a can then come a day by visual rough something about the business incubation and look at the amount near all these bright ideas and create me there about and yet we went into an election
with people saying, say, ye did ye jame, and a yamuame, and the party ama iska, and a party ama. Meanwhile, mechanisms are ye did betriska more diaba. Now you bet me the idea, yes, and you men in nano, and profile says space, abo botai, atanatina ho atanaso. There's a yano, mudi diagro. Dog, yeah, make out more executive for ya ye be mo de moabe. This time around, doc, some of the Yakume diagro, what the party office, and maybe you better that any Akamudi and soldier for a baby gardio. Because you only say, Bidima said that, bro, because so be to me, you would treasure say, yeah, and nobody came to your aid.
Onia, sa memo ibaya abrante ne kan your kan now commission to me issue a different memo say I invoke the relevant clauses of the constitution. Yeah. The confusion because kabaya to say if you are no crown to question ho because if back memo back see enjoy tia another memo abasi entia we hey na de beba nam si da bi me pesa hey beba if say sa dia ye media migidi say ade bebo party ntimi yesa nya me ameba pro na makọ constituency by constituency na many omako kasa a church mu hie hu hie si etua dues e na me share my probo ase me gu so amebo pro na sika ne sha se epeja ya ba bedu be 3,500 a day from zero no e sam peja ya ba be 3,500 a day ni endu baby e tehwe no
Baby
ya di ba ya bedu be 3,500 a day media nke bi nse ye connect meeting dakra all of a sudden nipa be 10 obi asori a we sorry a mommy stop Dr. China rounds no kono create confusion where regime we sorry a mommy stop Dr. China enye dues in church na ye na momo promote no ho mommy stop Dr. China o create confusion mommy stop Dr. China nipa 10 back to back me afele oto a okranka obeji edi it took one regional chairman or so say me nuanu me na momo ye no me no nya adwen Dr. China ba me region me my regional officer bi ne call all the constituencies baby okoye nyinara ye dues in church no koye na in church nso di by na be Kenyan party no ho me gidi ye say ya de pa wo se bonaba so nye say ye be di adansu krumu we e ho na obi aso mu hu nye hu say propaganda inti apon am say ene de ko fu propaganda no ehwe na nso nyame adomato nsuom inti ese me da me ho so e bi a kina bi na anto nsuom me decide say me na nkoso nko round bi na emom me the idea for beba ebeboa ye ma yenya nipa domo motua dues no if say me hu say enkyerɛkyerɛ no corner party man ti ase na o nkenyan ba omu betua nti wo mu na me yes say ne party ni nkoto bibi e friend group accident insurance policy group accident insurance policy no ehwɛ nioma 92 so we party ni na wutua dues that's a insurance eye adwuma na usia nkwanhyia nya lorry nkwanhyia nko usia na wo patre na wo bofom na wo namu bu eye nkwanhyia wo patra gota na wo tom na wo bu namu eye nkwanhyia wo afuom na wo do na sika nhwa wo ne ntire eye nkwanhyia no ko wie se nyamempengu wahwere wo nkwa wo next of kin party no through the insurance program ebema nipa no kanisika 1 billion and na say 100,000 Ghana cedis. Nye tosu mienu, se nkwanhyia ni si na wo de utre ye wan hwe nkwa na emo wonan ye twa unsa ne ye twa wadi dem permanently a wa wo ti ase no ubenya up to 1 billion and I say up to 100,000 Ghana cedis. Nye tosu miensa, wo de nyame du ho afofie nkwanhyia ni si ye no ye ntwa wonan emo wonan na mu abu enu nti for be na wo twe be enan enum ntumi nkwa adwuma na what you be a utifia nam accident into ntumi nkwa adwuma no ubenya weekly allowance of 1,900 Ghana cedis a week up to 1,900 Ghana cedis a week ena ne twato no se enam nkwanhyia ni nti ukwa yaresabia ubenya up to 10,000 Ghana cedis kanisika 100 million na odi etuetu our medical bills ya what can say so your party ni a utua
dues good standing member
exactly
good standing
idea ni ba ya me di gu nkrata so wie ye no and am say me hwe ho sikasem no se ne sitie na onim eye no kra ye more interesting e ka na party bebo wo nipa ba ku bia ho afimu ni nyina send a bay or benefit from when a 1 cedi 47 pesos because a group insurance, you know.
Yeah, F4.
47 pesos. And now minimum dues and nipa ba could be able to ama party na fimu 24 cedis. 2 cedis per month times 12, 24. Not just say only 24 no. Party ni 1 cedi 47 pesos at the man insurance company na ya kan nyina ye party dia obetum dia ye party adwuma. Not ade we betumi aboa mi anya nipa dom omatua dues na party na nya sika pudo dia ye na adwuma e wo say oy.
Even membership crab ever high because Obi himself say, hey, now we MPP do mo a accident insurance you who muna say bibi ton kra na skebi where the mama people would even come knowing our people and how they think, you know.
That confirms nya okay me research deeper me we nyina no man share man sorry wakasa me dey come see there be na me say me research dinti my young run survey ni enhwe what the numbers will say and yes survey 6,800 party for omo to abama party omo register here omo ye executive omo nya executive ne nkeka ho almost all 2 questions ne bisa almost all of them so mun to use first question say ube to use ana obi asu onto no nya mfa so bia o party ni mo na second question bisa ne say what if say by paying the dues you know ubenya benefit be to say insurance way 98.14% of omo to abama party ni say na tie de ne dues no omo ntua ma omo nko omo no betua ma omo ni omo busuanfo nyina omo to oba
yes
that was nkwansia de etumi to obia not just say I do we know a potential of bringing more party members on board.
Yeah.
At the same time, no, nipa 1 million target na near penukra na from because say ko to ababiana 4 million each in the to abama ye. Nan over 90% bet you use because of way there. Not just say bet 3 million each there. You ben your
like to, yeah.
And to me who say happen am say hey and idea the papa and I made in crater in a finance committee. The finance committee and national council committee a share a year party nisi kasem so. And I went to see a revenue catalyst, a sounds a welfare program in my party. Finance committee bobo who invite insurance companies I would buy a tiomono assumes master made idea the papa treasurer ya force ya approve and no more approving your documents in call headquarters. Ya share any more said documents ye be launch na ja treasurer ni team yetumi dia adwuma ye hwe ni mu to the end of 2023 ye kobisa ya Felix ye see documents na your headquarters documents na finance committee approve dia kosi ye mpa ho ntoma no ne mfanya adwuma no ayira nti ankasa ye to ye di bro nya wie 2024 January and ye send another set coin and so ye hwe ni mu 2 3 4 months na hwe ma and ma chairman in team a free meeting no nipa ye free insurance company for mom samba chire adi ni mu bio nipa wo nyina no ko benkrom so adi de ade papa ye nya nipa baako for so on your preso and a chairman in team say dodo no see a preso de na ye beye e de share date ye ba beye did that no central for headquarters chairman if you ba be launch ade no to media ye adwuma and onya call from oba penny antifrima ho na according to chairman asema oba penny kan nya ne say obi abebo na mane say ono chairman e kwa launch insurance product bi na de ntokwa beba party ni mu ntokwa e ba ono ana e be ma na siesie ne ntokwa we de ye yi na sutire nti no mpese
tim kokofumutie tim kokofumutie
enti no eba ni sa no na out of any day enti ye chairman ma e cancel ade no e chire chairman ko hia oba pani a e de ade kra nko kwakwa e ko chiro ba pani si nipa na di party abro and someone be ka chire me ne wo kan ye totally different en kontompo na nipa nde bae teacher say mpanifo yi di hu ya pa ye ni tie na chese aban abato 2024 ne sinya hwe ye nkonko face abato kase ne nwie media na megidie say kasade we ba so ena yetumi asika no na benefit ne call party ma ho a kanipa bebrebe kotena efi o manto abai anka manisa
ankomba beto
because enya dwetiri na dwuma mu a obi nka nchen so koto aba ma part ono abesore wakakọ ni nua bi a ono ahu se ni nua na nya bi no ono behu se bedu ni so ono so bekọ akoto anka be ma nkranhya aba ama saa enkugo eba yi ke bia anka ma ni sei but nyame ne
Doc, so mommy. What my certain insights and what I like about this, and they say you're actually giving us data and figures,
Sure.
which is verifiable. That's main as I'm a permit, which is very, very winning. Onyama okay can ni na wakano. Se obi aso da form na se enya aburo bi ne yedi na otia anka yen hyehyɛ papa esesa anka party MPP yenya ye treasurer some faso in this way because of how you were able with your team to come up with these type of policies. Many more grounds like I told you, and most of these things here can ye sanki to me yeah. Believe me, especially anka ye youth say test because they say no youth test for no doctor say so no ye small bojo business because of internet no or yes samina kakra or yeah yi kakra nti anka say ska we no no ka sa test for call we no be benefit mo when we say part no mu di akire ni ye mene we Haja Samira during the campaign oko Legon Debbie you call and Cape Coast there no Cape Coast there no call ye. And to be honest, I know MPP to hold all the campuses say campuses here there. Na me ya boga na maba. Na me doing say my party is popular on the campus. It's me and they don't even want to hear me. And looking at BB to say sa year okay ye sa business incubation. So this is something and cannot crack no. That alone would have won us all the business communities and the people who have a unit to do it. Now, transparency, no, maybe only way the Hong Kong kakra. Those will be one of your hard questions. However, say ocean yam pi and Crawford dinner so yes young kotua ben say party and fancy say you be say yam beto wa mayen. In this now was sad year we obuku so. Na obi to me shada man yera. O was anyama we wo na obi said that to check 1 year, 2 years and a chire ade ebet me implement na boy na ba na say empanifo na ye mo se mo nko som yen 2022 no bebre ko ho a enye party no building to say dia wo ko fa yen say wo pese odbo ano ene ye de bai na mbom ye pese show your bravado how much we are me I can stop you, I can show you where power lies. That's what like they were doing up there. You want to show people where power lies at the expense of the parties a vote. You want to use your office to clamp people. Sabi enya bra. How do you tell me say somebody brings this and you are even getting a chance say the finance committee are approve. Enya so no any trimo or no the buy and finance committee akotena say ya dwendwene ho ya approve. Ye be meeting abeya document na ye be hu meeting ni to me yira. Office wo but the month boom this time around one na say agro ni this time doc this time mo bi amfa ye ni agro bi o doc this time around party boys ne party girls ne party for ye ni abre papa because this is clear sabotage doc, this is clear sabotage. Now sir call bi na ye ma o last minute no ya di bi ma obi ya di bi ma papa bi omo man last minute call emenne or the Ngonwa egu from El Kobe before. Sadino, edi yenya, and we will not allow those things to happen again. Mesra, not to waste your time. Part in common say, kasi yedia, yebedia manako ye. I want to get to know Dr. China in terms of a news I heard. Me amijina heidi, I need somebody to convince me. The current dispensation men check it, especially for certain offices. Men check it because we gave them the same tools they were not able to deliver. And now with some of the because me say obi into way say na me time okwa. Me can say it must be just a treasurer and yesterday. Me can treasurer so the idea ba. Treasurer who bebe new nyamunti. Ye beka say treasurer ye bibi ntende yan kwaka so we no kra mo stop no. Into stop na party ba opposition no aboa. Doc yes, stop us anyama we anka wo de ba beboa. Ye said the ye ni sisa nkrofo obun komunima obun clamp we. Na ye ni na opposition no aboa. And then the same people who got Dr. Baumia, who got Samira Baumia, who got MPP, the same Osunu Kokruko and couldn't deliver, is telling me say why maintain wine. agro na mudi no no. Me pacho please let's get into some serious things now.
Sure.
Why General Secretary? Oba treasurer. The other ba ye kra ya ma wan you na General Secretary no on be ma kwa ma wan ye de.
So wo hwe adwuma e wo se national treasurer your constitution no tetia. National treasurer wadwuma ne se party ni sika no eba party futuo mu a obehwe so no abɔ ho ban na baabi a wɔse yɛde kɔye party adwuma gyina no wahwɛ no wayɛ ne yie ama na kɔ yie enti wona okra party no esika strictly speaking na constitution akra nso sama ho kwan sɛ committee na ekofa sika ba no wo treasurer wona ayɛ secretary to that committee no the committee ni hia na etoato adwen ye we ya na wo trotro make sure say committee na adwuma e omo ye na ye nkoso se ne ba sika no beba if say committee na first kana ma wo adwuma e say yes obo sika no ba uni ayi unya kwan ye say adwuma no.
Okay.
Me tembia na I always want to be proactive. Now in being proactive I realize say me a member of committee na kofa sika ne bandia then I can also bring on board ideas sika ne beba.
Yeah.
And me put you together ideas a bet to me the over 20 million Ghana cedis abre party every month. Na anso mama na anso hwa me hu say party no omo di sika ne beba no ombeto akoso di sika na ba wo so mu hu nsakra bi wo omabra bomu a free party no ho so some benefits should start accruing to them. So munya party no mfa so se nipa no obenya business incubation fund support bi nipa no be benefit from welfare yi nipa no be benefit from political mentorship program and any of the other proposals na ni nipa no beto akoso atua ni dues obeto akoso ye na sedi as party ni or se nipa no be benefit from insurance na obeto akoso atua ni dues ama party na konka mresant na nipa no to akoso atua ni dues no na party ni susu to akoso anya sika no enunti ena ma mani ko ho se me de sa proposals we beba na as treasurer no me tumi propose me propose we a obroni besia ni aka na above my pay grade e won pani obi omudi manimu e wo se omo na omo gitumu e de ye adwuma ma ho kwan omo ma ho kwan wi ansan makofa e de aye adwuma enti se me propose na ekoka ewiem na ama e above my pay grade me kwasroba form metumi akasa dan mate se nya me kasa ye aye deda se me ye nyina within the walls of the party and so omo a eye omo pay grade ni se omo makwa mane ma you can't do but I am happy say e kwan na mo na ye befa so asika no beba de edikan lane dada ni aka ne say catalyst na be ma sika na babum no ye be yi sa akwansidie na free honum na catalyst na sha ase ye adwuma sa akwansidie na wo ho no ye be yi free ho a e above me pay grade a higher position. And to me shedin na me hwe enyoma ebeboa party na aboa ye ma yetumi awin election 2028 ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be omampani na akwansidie bi a aba na kwam no eya akwansidie anyame ya aduma ye betumi ayi afi ho no na am se dabi nanye that is the primary thing. Miankasa me contested the position of General Secretary in September, God willing.
Amen.
Na yet to me a sa coincidence na fi honum na yama party manya party ne so mfaso every say in my opinion no winning election 2028 no doesn't depend so much on NDC as against what it is with the party. Nyame kan nkremu nyina ne say NDC be obetumi aye o show yem current political dispensation na NDC before we cast the first ballot or plus or minus 40% plus 2.
Yeah.
MP plus or minus 41 or 42% plus 2. Nia aka no ye floating voters.
And yeah.
The MPP as a party, ye to me den hihye gu akwemu na ye party members nya party ni so mfaso. Ye to me den hihye gu akwemu na party man who se ampa omunya benefits be from party no a party man na be sori waka. Normally you're ready to vote for the party. And no one over 40%.
Yeah.
Now feel in any be the best spill over. Now my floating voters kakra
so.
be 8% so be kind. Ebanisan ye 50% plus one ya winning elections, you know.
Yeah. Especially incubation incubation
exactly.
I'll bring you back to come and break that thing down for us.
Exactly. And to me calculations in my dream chiremu dear. Ya what season biani na kadia yehwe. Samre ya ye womu dear. A party ma welfare na DMBco victory 2028.
Yep.
Enya de fufro bia. Se party ma enya welfare benefits. Se party ma feel say nyoma omo hwehwe party omo nsaka omo ntwa mo bi meka ntrom se kokoye campaign ana kodi rally ana koyi omo be sori waka enu nti na me campaign focus for this general election contest me say we are rebuilding to restore the lost love. Odonna na Ghana for woman MPP ni sa dona ba from kaneno 2016 ni ade ni ekọ campaign na campaign ka ni twem obi hye adwaye kra na the tower bom no abegyina nkwa nche no wevu na semna huru won ho no wevu odonna na oda na dia kire part ene enti se sa odonna beba baka aji se safo ni nyina no ma hyase anyamfaso afi party no na saf kwan be faso asamfaso de beba enu ho adwuma ene ye a akwansidie bi ba ya entumi anye enu to me no it is most critical in our forward march to 2028 na se no so na ye critical dia na ne nipa na odi na adwene mpo ba ye no he is the best person to roll out such a policy or program. Now yet to me, I am a party madino. And in my quest to be the next general secretary, now may I do not to abandon mammy be a general secretary. I will see to it, say, yeah, prioritizing the welfare needs of party members. Accident insurance, group accident insurance, sa artificial impediment in a year for a consider a year for one up a juma, a business incubation fund, welfare fund, and in your kikahunu, your bemani in a year juma, na party nibia shall see your party no for so. Some for so bar, a bema party net to me a sorry waka. Now we will build a battle ready machinery. A bebo Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Chidom, a man to me a babe or mampeni. Ebio, Namaya Namutua Bamame as the next general secretary. I will bring to the table mature political leadership. Discipline Eumapa Ewumu. If the as national treasurer, Semetumia restore financial discipline in the party today. Then definitely Mama Makonya Samembasum as the next general secretary. I will restore discipline together with my colleagues in the rank and file of the party. Ebio, I am firm and decisive. And no na abuame ama medjuma maya as national treasurer etumi aye successful. And kanye jina pintima anka the mantra will be say party sika yembu ho akonta. But then that mantra has changed. Obi ankoso nka se party sika yembu ho akonta. Nyankofo kan se party sika di odidi agra Dr. Chana Baba waso ayeso. That is the way to go. Financial discipline about party mu. Senyame ya dom na moto abamamia ye mana translating into the rank and file of the party. I am firm and decisive. And untino mumma me akonya semembesuma. I will be bold to speak to power. I will be bold to take decisions. Ebeboama party na adeno. I will be bold to take the hardcore decisions. Ebeboa amaye tumi ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ababeyo mampeni. I believe, say, Obia Jintre Ehuhia, if the Nyanse ni baku futi. Enunti Yame Adom na Samosuma Mesambesum as the next general secretary. And Yamin Kwama Jintre, O impo Obi mi who so be a Jintre was so similar. Sani Pancran Matron Abatam Homo. Send a beya, I've been training in a Cassia party in a benefit. And see the beer that Semecon Biashe, so way there there be. I didn't try say way there be. Wabendodo o betman ni monyambe ye nyina e kabo mo ni monyam no e ba ye se nyonyam aduhan no pepa ni sakwa ade ne ba na ye ne nkunimdie ni ba ye bodi ameso as general secretary bebo mi din bi entime makwan mo bia ye na dwuma
okay
why nipa ni ntumi nya na dwuma ye be hye ni nkran e training no na wonu so tumi aye na dwuma. I believe in research senya me di kan ka kire wo no enu ntino mema research edi anim kan hwe research no hwe mu a a higher bigger platform into me fan to. But there are some 30 constituencies easily research nature and say we can snatch back. We only need to do a bit of gerrymandering. You best say we won't how we say yeah we issue we resolve. You bet to me 30 seats back even before the first whistle is blown. Say you better research na di animka. And I believe say me pay a national treasurer no, I was not an armchair national treasurer. Senka me tena faako e wo me office say media ne say me hwe sika so ntimi mfa ho a me nyini say ne success ya ya choko a sika pudu oba party me nke beba hwe sa dues na Sata me na nkofo osere me so na treasurer pada ben e bagigi 22 cedis and e bed empanifo bebre kraka sa kire me me ka kire mo se munim nya mo ka mo de mo ntwen awie no na be kire nya me enai sa 22 cedis 55 cedis 8 cedis 10 cedis eno and I idea fapema ebwa party no. The stone that the builders rejected has now become the cornerstone. And no na save party no sika pudu eba party no nyina fisadi way eno ntino me gidi say me be a national treasurer man nye armchair national treasurer there then certainly mama me kwan say member sum as general secretary I will not be an armchair general secretary me trafako me bo pro akwa engage party ma she party man cry am a party ma ad for sa quality nyina ekesia ebeboa me yetumi restore odona ayira no sa odone babaka Ghana for the party manyina dia hokeka ne bebo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Chidom amana babayo mampeni ni the majority in parliament. That is my focus for the party. That is my vision for the office of the general secretary. And together with my colleagues and whoever the party will elect as national chairman, ye best some party no about Dr. Mahmoud Baumia anopa ewia anajo Chidom ama yetumi amana babayo mampeni.
Me da say Dr. Wakasapa na you are winning me. Who winning me yet? Me the general secretary side na there. Oba no one many ya please. I'm about to go into no. Into say no be adwane. O to be a obi aba broke into the ja. Eya ni adwane kakra but I'm using ensemble awokan and I'm the bisa questions way. Maybe some 4 questions by me. Now me desa bite or leave no me no account home. Now fe ye be phone no. Now obi or question be or person bisa because adia ba ko akoma nkrofo bebre doc and this one I'm being honest. Akoma nkrofo bebre kura na say adia we no mu ni akiri ni say current ones we e buy no. Taleni ojide o mu pa because me some of them am campaign na me wo so in some one mo kan ye ne ye ba ye be ye say ne ade a at the end of the day ne ekodu ono na hardene the first na person ibisa political monitoring or mentorship. You said something about mentorship. Modern crowdfund free yanfa baby disa tebubu na modern bankran na wetumi ebe hunu the way communication and I say Accra living to say party the way is here near Mathieu. Now, were you able to roll that out? And I say no, so no, you impede went to me and roll it out fully.
Yo, me that's it. Felix, send them di kan no. And your money people as treasurer about me pay grade.
Your grade, yeah.
The beauty is that nyansa ni baku 14. Ebia nipa na I don't know. I was say on a take decision. No, I didn't free no home but because you belong to a committee, amunyina amoka what the bar ne papa no say was say ye interrogate na ye hwe say so ade way ade ebeboa ni asom ni entikura na me ye passionate about it ni say unim ukofa basa atra na ebeka se ye nye sika nye but now ye sika ho adwuma no me the roadmap na this sika no ebeba
no eka ho
idea no so ka ho aba say sika ne ba ye mfa bi nye we na cheze wunya kwan nka say sika ni ho enti no ye ntumi nye eno na ko wie say ne ye ma sika no kra ma approval na edbe ma sika na ba bum no ye ma ne mba sika na ba Felix we see
ntumi ye got you okay, now let's talk about I'm so interested. But what I've been na obenya chan. Me person obana kamini with this party business. How we are going to be able to create business. I love this incubation. I mean, it's watering my appetite because it's like an easy thing here with a little investment from the party. We can get so many people to vote for us.
Mamenka asemini ye ekra me bepie mo Ghana ncho. Na me wo China. Na ho na me ko school. Na me ye the leader of the Ghanaian Medical Students Association. Inti me de me dwuma die ba na wie ne saa time no na ropa agi hini at 8 na akwai ti say ropa be ye adwuma intina political parties obi apeso nya more branches for ho and obi de me number ma party a share kese won kran and your contact him so ye pese ati party bi na obetumi anam so why not party ye wo yetu mu me so me contact me nua Dr. Frimpong no former vice president office and ye nua cantona ni ade ye kan ho bom ni ye na baby ana me wo no ene baby ana Ghana for won na mu twe pa na Ghana for do na Gwanjo na me wo Gwanjo city efi me ho eko Gwanjo no offer plane I just saw the plane offer basa untumi enya kwa enya bibia anya entino plane offer $470 in out $470 in and out no uchem $900 sukuni me call sampre 37 times in and out nkwa 37 times and sana pa itumi agye hi me kasa obi amma me kapro Miami sika kakra ese ka me de bomata so de hwe me ho de ye ni ade ye wenum because na ye wogidie say wo hwe party na bakose wo hwe Ghana bakose ma MPP as a party eye ade bia no Ghana fo nyina ho ha nti sa akonya ba say enso ye boa party no kwam bi so ya mpopo ye tikra enumu ena ma branch no ye te branch no ye wie ye to aba me contest ye na me winning as the first branch chairperson ye gusu ye na ani hu se Asia ni important susu no o se Kenya ye ho enti ye ma Australia de chamata bi say no branch no ho dada omo ye mpanifo e Asia omo kai ho ne bua ma South Korea ba bua ma Japan ba ene nyina kai ho bom for me Asia Pacific caucus ena caucus mpanifo san yi me se me be caucus chair enu ti na nyina ye di party no akotene na hono na me hya ase se mi hu nyoma bi a ekwan a omo party na wo hono omo de hwe so de boa party no enti me bagana be contest kwada so abeto mpasu aso ma wene enu mu hono na party ni to nsa frɛ me se memra headquarters embe serve as director of finance and administration. In fact, those were very difficult times for the party. They said at that time, na party headquarters, the choose the granny are disconnecting if any the car. Oh, Timmy Shady say, me a director. Party cry light here billion to me to na me sambe jacket ya dia embwa. And to me catch him for saying, you know what? Sika mo de betua me ka mo de monkey puna mo mbo abo na yemfa nkotua light bill no. And I'm happy I took that decision. Not Serbia at that time, Menyeska Busutama, Mimpeska. I mean, yes, but Magic Saketiano. Namasandia Kotofu, a good gen said to me at the meeting, then a man, you crank and for so. And throughout my entire stay as the director of finance and administration at the MPP headquarters from 2016 to 2017, Manje Aketia Bosumi Bakokra. I was the only director, Manje Aketia. And I'm proud of it because sad decision ni boy Emma party ni to me boy skanu kotua light bill no ementempa na yetumi ekotua ye kai de enumu no ena party na asanfa me se menye the secretary to the 2016 National Campaign Committee campaign na did na Akufo-Addo ba power 2016 no na me ye secretary all throughout that campaign one to say en document leaky na ko baby da. But previous ones, campaign meeting, the bontina, the radio, so we be was in traffic and seminar the day. But throughout all that, the beer course one. And no, and I about power 2017, man, Penny Akufo-Addo said, Debbie, Gamna was some abwa intimate China as my deputy ambassador. Now, Felix, positions in a position a more de you. China uko folk okanye twa puseni ebia ma no atenem na utira ikono na from elbo ho baby obekobia ne ama VIP access e position ne mu ede but the name said time me be a branch chairman of China me sha se me understudy China for party system no. Na me be deputy ambassador me gaining more access to omo party. Na me who say, hey, and your mom ye and your ma omo the omo prioritize the party my welfare. And unti na ma party na that's where he
For that long, you know, for that
and
long.
unti no me tna ha na me kase me di denachi na ye twa me prosi ahodo na nyama be hu me amfa nkofi ankoboa Ghana me di party na bro. And unti fellas me de me resignation letter by said the brand me ja to ho. Na ma ba be sum party as national treasurer in 2018. 2018 na me buy some me ba be contest. Me buy sometimes na ye Sino Hydro for a
deal no. Yeah.
And pedi there be Dwamena. Wo mu se nya wo ye no nya wo ba Ghana be na be boa party. Nemum wo boa ban nso so a wo boa party na nso so it's a party na wo aban into court na ko wie dwumadi e ma wo nko contest. Sa atamike ma tiesi ma me ye campaign crowd da. Na eja say empenifo akasa na empempi utie uye city a ewo awom.
Yeah,
It's a
there's
sad
benefits.
I'm work China as deputy ambassador. Now part of my schedule is me boa Ghana for ano. Enti na city se wo Ghana for atapiti nyina no ne boa mo ye ni bebi omo tie ye ni bebi omo won ne nkeka ho ye omo contact details. Enti no ye ma me san call back ni ko wie se adwuma no. Na anche ye wie ye anche na covid bae. Na covid bae no ye kashe nyame animonyam se enam dwumadi a me ne me ambassador Edward Boatin ye di ye ninti no Ghana ni bi anhwe ne nkwa because of sayade no if se ne ni bebi obi awo empempi no atorenchem se to a enya atorenchem na nkasa ne kum nipa no na emom the fear of the unknown se nipa no kwa te dem ontumi mpie onyo obi ane ne nkasa but we enam se o mampani akufo ado nya nhituade hu se Dwamena kona ko wie dwumadie na me ye sitie ko wie dwumadie no edu samre ni wo mu database ndada enti se ne ye conference call wo video so ne enu omo kasa ye ne omo bon komo e ma ye de ekra nuane kra free Ghana e ba China de ma omo e ma obi kasa obi anse da mo bi ampie na akwa kunya ye bebre mu nsuo ye bebre mu aduane na ye chichi omo re eno ene boa ya Ghana for eho anka ti se oman hodo so for eho kan enti no media nyame ko wo ho no eya dia me gidi ye se beboa party ni papa enu ti na 2018 time na me did there as deputy ambassador mpono me ho popo me me pese me di sa di brand beto de aba nti anokwa me wie covid wie ye no ma nya pese kra se mato aso me bantempa na 2022 ye to aba ma me na ye the same adwenpo enam de baaye unfortunately say what the adwenpo we ba na udia the papa munti na wo promote wadi na omo a e so mu take up the thing is omo nya you can't do much about it
No correct.
enunti any what time I change ye what time I den sakraye ba edum pempenso an sakraye na ba I believe say sika femu ni de kwan a sika no be fa so be ba no sa kwantimpon ya ba to ho the blueprint na be ma party na di ne ho sikasem no ye di kan ye wie dada enu eye medwuma enu obi antumi nsimi ho kwan na omo person besimi ho kwan no omo an succeed enu nti na nei yetumi aye successful at data and na metumi di nsasimi boka say I am proud of my achievement as national treasurer where yetumi increase party in IGF internally generated funds by over 10,000% from less than 3 cedis less than 100 Ghana cedis a month to over 30,000 Ghana cedis a day. That's over 900,000 Ghana cedis a month. From 100 Ghana cedis a month to 900 Ghana cedis a month plus. So, a quantity ya battle near akasi say, minia, any the other aspects na bebo masasi ke abadada na abanu more. Na yetumi ama party ma di wo that requires a certain level of approval. Na me gidi yese baby a mesrem mo say monfa me nkono na me adom na mo de me kɔ hɔ no mo a entempa na no sa artificial impediment ni ebeyi ni nyina afi hɔ no na yetumi e de nsakra ma paba me gidi yese ebeye adwuma na ye adwuma ye efise baby a me kɔ ya me kon hu sa de no eno na abo mo party man party na tintim that is why always said, say, election 2028, winning formula ejina yenso. Enjina NDC for nyombe ya na nyomo nyeso. Nemum ejina yen MPP for nyebe yen ya yama ye party ma, ama ye party ma huato. Na yetumi winning over some of the floating voters. Ebani sana 50% plus one no. Yebenya ama Dr. Mamuba umia beyo mampedi.
May I say, me want another question. And I'm a communicator.
Sure.
And so the welfare of my communicators, especially we online and whatsoever, is very important to me. You talked about the mentorship and all of that, but one of the things here, I experienced some. And then they say, minim sena more resource be no so na omon count. So na idea na ekoso, but majority of the communicators complained about them not getting properly resourced by the party in order for them to do their job, to the point say and paso when I came to Ghana, I said me call radio stations nibi. But NBC no opposition no. Na ya manu tundra white pa no the team through no about MP before ba na be is your friend say matchbox you said and sign match you said they just a bravado na can people penny and then some of them will tell you crash say transportation crash so okay. As the national treasurer, what was your role, or what role do you have in making sure that communicators are resourced? Were you able to do it, or do you think you failed on that side if it is your job?
Yo medasi minia send medical catch no treasurer de madwuma se me hwesika ne so na me wo honum na approval ba so release the same communicators and tempan me release ya momo release the same fanya press conference tempan me release their momo enya me an approval ne sha se free me ho but of course ubetumi de wadwen kira ba ubetumi de wayi aba ni nyina no twa nipa na o take final decision no the odi ni nyina ba na amfa enya de bekwa kosi ba bia enu nti na make kan si so say this is very much a problem was here solving. If we say NDC for some it is because they prioritize the welfare of their party members, even in opposition.
Yeah, no correct.
Almost him say party na who are the agent members so.
Welfare.
And no nyeti bia no say almost $2 and the year party adwuma na the $1.50 ebeye 50 cents $1.50 ebeye party welfare. Na kakra na kwakoye ni aka. They prioritize the welfare of party members. And no, and from day one, mabo who de ra Uncle si baby or say kono. But I believe, say, Mimi Tianuti, because me who and not working in the interest of other political parties worldwide. And nothing make us say winning 2028, and very much a matter on the welfare of party members. You can welfare of party members, and executive members in Kwao. The ordinary party member. Nya oko to Obama party ni ka ho bi. Nipa no oye na sede as a party ni no tua ni dues a. Ono so expect say party be na sede no aba ne moa. Ya bra ho kira ba mu party be na sede no obo ne moa adwuma famu. Party be na sede no obo ne moa e ma wotumi akeka ne ho aye ne ese oye. And it covers communicators. So these are issues a fundamental to the growth and sustenance of our party. And nothing I may make us say, there were times and seasons. Season here, you won't idiot. Say your person you winning 2028, which I want. 2028, your person Dr. Mamuba or Miabe or Mampeni. I may my reattach to say your cost from I will be committed to that, If that is to happen now, and will say you're prioritizing the welfare of party members. That is why I have said, say, in all these, the welfare of party members should be paramount. If it's a party mano at the year, one how so body ratrum so monkoye campaign. The communicators almost party ma at the year, no ma sitting ko year. One country and one how one can just say monko radio or no astroya no pop ye a jume also party. Nina no eka ho enti ena meba abe contested the position of general secretary. If we say, one thing you saying or advising somebody, and another thing you doing it yourself. edu sa na untumi nka se bibie na esi ukwan enu ti na make se monsuma me na meko na makwa akwaye adwuma ne yie ama ho aba mfaso ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia aba abeyo mampani monsuma me na meko a yedin hye papa gu akwemu a party ma welfare be konkan communicators nsusu be de won ho na obi biara oye party adwuma no wa ye adwuma na akukudro mu wanigye mu ene ahopepam ahopepam se ne be ya enkunimdi a ye hwehwe no ebeba ese nkunimdi a ye hwehwe no se ye mistake na ye dwen say NDC fu amamu omu hu so no ene be me aba power there we will be laughing on the wrong side of our mouth if we say obi mistake to me mpevu we ma unko mistake in ba a bonus but one kasano on your own no you should have a game plan and I am saying say when put in that seat as the next general secretary one of the key factors of my game plan will be say you better put party man in line now obetumi ayesa I just a party man de won ho I just a party man ya benefits. I just a party man ya party ni so mfaso. Party communicators nya so mfaso. Na obi biara nya ho ahokeka etumi dia yeduma. And that is what I seek to do when given the opportunity to serve as the next general secretary.
Okay. To be honest, I've learned a lot about. Say me no ni grudge bill. Cause me who say entropy ni yetwa to so. Niama pepre na nkrofo ekukuru di abrewa ye nmu bi no yete ye ni in fact ne yempe wani mu kura hwe nanso hu se no kre de ewo hɔ a no matter how long it takes no it comes out and I must say I'm very proud of you doc say one share page ne keke any nipa 80 name you are speaking you see it doesn't even look like an interview it's like enuanum mienu bi a omo abusu ejapade bi hi omo person omo gisi and I like this type of and I'll bring you back when you are free na no dey the business and komo kakra we to my youth no wa my enlightenment kakra yani ayewo media yi so kwan a obetumi dey aba but I'm so and there's something you have done here that other people can do. And even me, I don't think I can even do that. That is, we have spoken for 2 hours, 3 minutes. When you say, take one shot at any of your competitors,
yeah.
Yeah. Even when the need is there for you to mention, for the love, commitment, dedication, and peace and tranquility of your party, you choose to lay just the fact bare. And I love that. I always say, we'll be attacking and come attacking bisa, but no. Because doc, maybe I won't know on that my round. Hey, Juman Kofobe debate do where you are please upanya grow. I try won't just say, what's what campaign sick in Nara. Campaign sika amba na mmabunu no bu afuni na ne sana ye wow sana wo kra wotuwe wo de ya ne se mpanifo se fiscal we kona de kode ya wo ya no wo de se yen kan ya wontumi mfanko na one thing to a me pese me ka na me di gina so and no so edebo wo abaso ne se enoma bi ekosun ye won su osun ne se ye ka se China ma ye bibia o se de amdem an bra be bi ho akonta. Which means the transparency now o share party nebo say Obama na ye adwuma no anye hwe kura no say ye mark 98% or 89% you are able to do it. And the reason is me who obi o say o ko China how ko dis unless on one person no one person can or they tell the different but say party sika o ko o de hu na ne katasi ko de bi confirm paper e kire say sika we memfamre o de sa paper ne ba now the honey amaka nwa me de bebrel eno ntini yese won yo no yese won nye uni kanu for attend na ya pe mama nkrofo akogjejeje eyi containers as omo de be sam kwan election area mu release this car na mo kra den ade na mutiri mo odensa bank but bank for na yan okra so dan ka wo no onye bank nti ade ara mu zet e mo ma boy si nidi e di eni Obi say, who to office one and I Obi no ye you kura so tale we di ankama yenye na yiwe ye man to man kura na on pene odi opese bibia ye book frenchim and na wan esuma woni ade ntiri ye se yen check o. That's what this kind of so. Now so me pacho next time I am scanning flow be my yesterday because they say no hey nenti na financial secretary run away umi an say na the general secretary do bebu your code. But that shows your honesty. That shows your honesty, and I really like that. Now maybe ma and Crawford bisa questions. Omu bisa we are na mama 2 biting bullet questions. Then we can call it a day. Why are there so many stay? Me pacho my moderators me pacho omo beye bisa questions. No, start picking them up. Why? Also your NPP buyout. NPP buy our ha. Oh, ya na wuni ya wa man in the background and the pie and the me me di ntia. Dr. China crowd so buy. The reason why we have Dr. China or the nini now to draw or call quadra so election and fat and so still ujine muni ade and I really like that. Me patro ebi obi so question wa ha. Anasa na o ha so unmute yourself na nke bisa na direct here. Ana nka unmute yourself. Nana Doc, me patron me de you been so best screen so I intend not because some of them have questions for you. Okay, Honorable Ransford. Eja Ransford, but what's the main gun? Eja Ransford, Honorable, what's the main gun?
I me too, Kapa.
I feel no about my me that say. Danny also. Daniel on mute when mute oh. All right. And the NPP buyout. Unkwana won to me mute me the money best start mo some more question be am pese mudibisa Dr. Dwamena mubibisa no. Ewia na maba big man Luna ene aguni chamber. Eja sorry ene nyame ada Roma. Dr. China abeka yensa wa papa na Omama yebu food no so no na watena ye campaign sika so anko ne sa na say nyon no kra ne de sa de ne ye adwuma ono ne dia ne say party say ye de $2 ko ha enko sa nyon no na science ania ma enti no and then wa be no one no or the figure swaba ade a waka aye me de ne say kwaya na ye fa sunyeska a party like MPP na ye nya 100 Ghana a whole month now in just a few you were to me aba now we are making 30,000 a day. I think that is impressive. Now I don't know why they shut that thing down. And untunim, hey, any petrimo dio, minim samokaya. Ah, ya wa number catcher seduce a yetiano. Ye the letter bab on things and will be introduced. I'm saying, how do you say, party? We are looking for more. How do you tell somebody say, don't collect the dues again? Then only pano no go issue, on my dientia or this side in my no cronim dinti or yes how. Then you go back and fix. You make the damage, you go back and you fix it. But when you come to the point, say, move for Abem, Dr. China, where's me baho? Move for Abem 2025, Yameboa. Now 1 month to pay. And your papa can be a Japan and come to me and your rent. When you papa. When you papa. 1 month to pay free. We're free party you and we offer 1 month to pay party you broke. Papa Namudia Ejarans, the patron, so what question be what the my doctor and patron be san mammy?
Me da say, Mr. Moderator, Doc, me bo abaso ene ukasa pa waka awie. Na me de so say, baby akoka kasa no. Akọ viral, nipa bebre ate. Me say, Ubi kra ne hinti me say, hey, Dr. China kasa o unkotie enema be baso. Yeda wasi pa na mom nia Ghana phone bebre kasa omo say adwuma no ubetimi aye. Na mom eto da bi na omo frɛ wa. Won time fa calls. Me pacho uchire mu sen. Eno achi ni de na bibia ni ho obia say adwuma no ubetimi aye. Na omo say won time emfa calls yesre wa wo nkyeremu bi a kyeremu na ento amanfo asum incoming general secretary.
Correct. Piao, honorable. Doc, bakunu no bullet bakuna edin ka aba no yese. Wo free China bana na wo phone no wadum no. Uyi anka China for the anka mo chip ye mienu. O ba no we chip na to nchenti omo mpesa omo mpe say omo mpe ne no roasting or boiling the toto ne no ayem pe mu bia. Edie na ama sometimes omo frewa eno na unim anka meji uti kakra ho but me pese wankasa wo de wankasa wanu yi why
that's no bibia ni ho ebe kame call bi ba mamemfa anabo apaye bi obi frɛ mamemfa ebi say maybe a medical doctor ye na me scientist ye nipa ho adwuma ye gi nipa ho nkwa unim da emergency bebda obi behia enti every call is as important as the last call you just had enti no ensi the biara da say me te ho me phone wo me ho na call aba me se call we de memfa but sometimes adwuma ye bia ne say me wo afidie isu interview na obehwe na over 1 hour ya kasa be 2 hours within 2 hours no the volume of calls are menya no
I know
so much and a call log no number of missed calls to me keep at the time na limited and is where imagine how many so be 2 hours na be obi di can free earlier be a 1 hour earlier now between that and over 500 missed calls about e be paper e di can phone di ani nyina we are maka no and American your call will be free earlier mean to me returning call because Dr. Crown my friend no me nya no one friend back and nothing a baby me share party for ni Ghana for say so what friend me say no anya me o dey send me text message and your WhatsApp with the no crowd dey chain if you say we are here kasa 2 hours me kono no over 15,000 messages now.
And a lot of people are watching you too, even on the background.
I find a group chat into send WhatsApp now. I be call you 15,000. We be cry me do one next activity about. But who send it text message in it and no a limited into no was say we who ya and my then I return your call and get that into enya boapayo. Why opening but enya boapayo say be a call be back. In person me fa and me miss calls person me return. Yeah,
all right. That's it. I just that's a pan question. No, when I mean sure that's a pan. And that's what me de. What they want home for any unim the about type program nechi. It's a one man screen is why effect. You was penifuni team. I am penifuni team. When I mean sure. I mean sure. All right. Nana Bayao MPP. Me pacho ono the ordinary question na baha. Or say, please ask him for us. Is it true that none of the by-elections money passed through his office? If so, where did the monies pass? Because so the America no. Yes, a by-elections seeking in our crown. No one on earth. And smile and provoke cancer go about your chairman. As now grow. Yes, say by-election you create sika ambani be brain Dr. China netnaso. Me pato no crown and no cre.
That's it. Onya Felix. This is a bigger platform. And some be so high, you come details be
sanity.
And I'm saying a bigger platform. If say ya no for so much not a whole multi. But what I can confirm on this platform is say by elections are you call you no. Near a whisker bar me ho as treasurer sending this person according to approved memo no. Ni nyina call pepe abako kran kechi sike bia ba me ho sending this person as treasurer for any of the by elections coin e call pepe nia amma me ho ana amfa me ho de mean to me enka ho asem
It's next time bana me catch us the confirm who paper bra obetumi the paper akyere me
entinia amfa me ho de Onia Felix mean to me nkan makofa paper kakra mean to me nkan campus makofa ho paper dia bro eni edu ho no mo a omo e form ho no obi ope bibia meche nipa kro no na wako nipa kro ekosi ni so na nipa na amfa ma but I can confirm to you say sike pia e ba me ho say ye teku say ye simple say ye dama yes we ye buy election ye de ko ha e ko pepe say approval buy it because as treasurer no enye me na me initiate
yes
me infa enye bibia e ba say na ese me nche no ma che no na e ko pepe
it is empenifo ni say we are so be afa for 20,000 ko for recruitment no make sure say 20,000 ko for recruitment all the are no and as so far the buy here say we do gina machine so kra na obe pass say we okay na bibia correct because they say general secretary they say me na me be hwe we papers no mo we say me tiri mo den me na me be hwe nkrofo because nkrofo bi wo mo say there be okay we say high kwa MPP buyout. Unmute yourself. So what next year? Anya sa dia Che, Dr. Che, Bafo. Me pacho unmute to when? Doc, Dr. Che pacho. Pacho otemenga.
It's okay.
Okay, Doc, pacho and then nyamia ya dom yenya God willing incoming general secretary for MPP. Yedi adwuma hye ne nsa ogusu di and then niama bibiri wa to be honest you must speak the truth yet it's misinformation bibiri in fact maybe say no me dwana pa but oba ye no so no or the osia yo waka no kra ya wo mu di onu nim waka onfa obia so anim ntwitwi form nye ba bia edu bira ye bisa no questions but o question bi at the Dr. China about
Minia Felix I'm say maintain kapa panti no maintain kan at all
we are sure. Doctor, maybe. Doc. Dr. Chebafo. Doc, who ni bibi? Si form na sign bra. Could you go down na sign through be why? Si form na sign bra. Why, Doc? Sign si form na sign bra. That will help. Okay, Daniel. Please, you are next. Unmute yourself and bring your question, please. Daniel, unmute una question be my doctor Famano Mamena into me anchor TikTok for sure.
Yes, sir. But men share any question be kakra me kan say ye nyina ye tie doc na one men so be di adance say ba be a party ni nyina no nyina yi ti kwan ye nyina e be fa so e be boa ye benya candidate be boa na 2020 election na ye ko no nyame abo na yetimi yedi nkunim ne ye hwehwe ti message will be adding the support ebeta doc achi na ni a ye hwehwe as party man no yen sabetimi aka because ba bia party regional sisi ano ono pani nipa enim so betimi abo ama nye ye hwehwe yen sabeka
International they say no one me ya adwene say your party na set top no we ba change ba on
yeah no correct here change pa
okay that's it na me uni ma dia ba ko abema say me ya pedok asem ne say obi a yes no onko ka say ayi say memra meje 10,000 you there be book be na de buy paper na e de na mo de koto fabra
no correct
almost obama why account nti ebi ma petu ni na ya aka by force
and funny here our party ni mo say accountability ni
accountability yes accountability
ababo ama party no obia be benefit a free grassroots be see party mo obia betimi a benefit kakra we have to hold people to account no mo ye bi on be ma emu aye fine na party man so atimi a benefit
patro you Dr. Che me patro afa what yen kan Doc
Felix I'm pede me talk kapa
Doc we dey so we din ka tie bi that into we dem srew their question be a woman no to me bisa no na you we ha na metumi akobisa TikTok for no so mo questions Mr. OP
yo me da say Felix I'm say o platform here platform kese pa me dey any question I think say ye nyina ye gitum say mpempenso a party no eduru no MPP no yehia obi a sabio nyansa ne nimdeɛ ɔwɔ bi na party ne nyinaa gitum sɛ ampa yɛ de dwumadie bi hyɛ ne nsa te sɛ general secretary obetumi atoto party no ama party no nimonyam a ayera no nyinaa akɔso na yɛn nyinaa di adanseɛ sɛ mmerɛ tenten ne nyinaa baabi a party yɛduro deɛ yehia obi a ɔwɔ that remarkable voice of wisdom obi a ɔwɔ leadership qualities a we inspire a number of youth and the future of the party no and the dedication were consistent the passion for imparting lives it is a doctor enhyehyɛ a wedding ka aka sɛ ɔde ato party no ma yi sɛ saa no mo nyina sɛ yɛ adwuma no sɛ yɛhwɛ obi amana yɛ adwuma de I think sɛ mia media dance sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ MPP delegate nyinaa ɛde ɔmo support nyinaa ɛma ɔpani Dr. Charles Dwamena sabia yɛduro no yɛn nyinaa yɛnyi ntum prɛko pɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ kora nyinaa yitum sɛ ɛnyɛ Debbie Felix ayi party no bi yɛduro no ɛnyɛ
sɛ doctor enyo okɔka yɛs da bi men
Debbie ɛsɛ yɛ kana kora kyerɛ yɛ ho ɔho empempenso ɛduro ɛsɛ yɛ kana kora kyerɛ yɛ ho because yɛde no bebree asie ama saa no mani di nya
ɛdi yɛnya obi akɔfa incubation adeɛ yi ɛmabu no usu sɛ ɔmu nya adwuma nyɛ ɔno ankasa tumi yɛ bibi kakra wɔ fie Dr. China no mo sɛ momfa we mmra business incubation mmra ebinom ayɛ yɛ ho sakora to office wɔ sɛ da bi ya mpene ma ne mma yɛ twa ɔmo pa this time around be feel rough but to aso
me nia Felix enti no ɛyɛ tietia menim sɛ kɔfo bebree wɔ no bebree ka na asɛmba ko pa ne yɛde to MPP mmeranteɛ ɛne mabaawa yɛhwɛ dwumadi ebinom adi a ɛne mmɔde ma ɔmabɔ no party no mu di a saa mmere no di a yɛyɛ nyinaa yɛnyi ntum sɛ yɛhia sesayɛ saa sesayɛ a yɛhia no wohwɛ no ma ɛkɔ so ehia sɛ ka parliament koraa no number yɛ wɔ sisi ano 87 ani kwa sanke yɛwɔ hɔ no mo ɛyɛ ne mugase yɛkora ma party no party mpanimfoɔ atifie sisi a na sɛ mmeranteɛ mabaawa yɛ wɔ party no mu a ɛnɛ obi ne midi nkɔmɔ bi na nkɔmɔ a wɔne mi die ne sɛ eti ɛbɛyɛ dɛ na MPP pa yɛtinya firi saa 87 no aba benya saa parliamentary seat na NDC fo anya no asam ka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ possible na ɛyɛ ni nyinaa no ɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛdi atum sɛ baabi a party na koduro no ɛnyɛ ɛsɛ yɛ mpanimfoɔ bi firi baabi ne yɛde ɔmo betumi ayɛ adwuma no ɛhyɛ hɔ no mo na party no ntotoyɛ no ɛkɔ yie eti bibia ne wa aka akyi ama party no ade aka akyi nyinaa no sɛ party ma ebegi atum sɛ emra so sɛ yɛnsesaye na sansesaye na yɛsɛ no ɛne sɛ ebenya ɔmo a nimdie ni mu ɛne nyansɛmu ɔmo de ahofama ɔmo de mo ho ama sɛ ampa no party no enkankɔ esi ɔmo ni so no be ma party no hyehyɛ no akɔye na obi bu sɛ sika ho asɛm na ne yɛ ka ho asɛm yi sɛ wɔanya obi a onim kwan yɛ fa so a yɛ manage sika yɛtoto sika obi a onim sɛ yɛmfa wei nkɔhyɛ ha yɛ de wei hyɛ ha ne bɛyɛ ya menia ebeduru bebi no obɛma obi 10 billion kora so mfanya deɛ saa de no be no mo bi one city o be amana ye fe e change o 10 billion be mano no na je say baby adun de yen fa your support nyina ma Dr. Charles Dwamena Dr. China I think say ma so bitimi aka no me das
papa doc won support no ho nti no say o san be sira political zone with one more interview and san na dey na do why but what dey anabra won say ene honorable rans anko no o ma mese ono adaje eno mi na ate ya wonti nti mesre wa sa do ye ya na ye we yes I do any be why say almost say obi say ono no abon crofobia to obedi onya the position na ye ni no be ye free party now obedi ade ni guy threaten crofom say brother bro this year mo all right mama yan got TikTok so na yenti omo questions kakra ye be say aba panel no so and then na who say honorable runs no we adwuma no omunja me munti no me page no so I hot pa thank you so much for staying Big Lona, you have any question for Dr. Charles Dwamena? He say he want to be general secretary. What do you think? What do you have to say? Speak loud.
Yes, sir. In fact, we are very grateful to have Doctor on the show.
Yeah, speak a bit louder. Speak a bit louder because they can't hear you. Oh, how I wish I had that.
I think for the second time, I am privileged to chance Doctor is your page.
Yes.
So I think it's a privilege to always follow Doctor and listen to the outstanding submission that he has been making. And in fact, Doctor has demonstrated his exceptional leadership, clearly aligning it to this parameter of accountability. I think he was taking charge of the finances of the party, and clearly and evidently he has demonstrated his accountability when it comes to the party finances. But what I want to ask Doctor is that I think Doctor was sometime back in the northern region. Somebody told me, I think for the first time I hear of Dr. China in northern region, I think that was 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. What I want to ask Doctor is that, Doctor, if Doctor is actually paying attention to the current problems of the party, particularly the portfolio that he's going for. So I want to know, we've had General Secretary upon General Secretary. I want to know if Doctor has actually understood the current state of the party, particularly on the portfolio of the General Secretary, and what exactly is he coming to do different? Because we want something different. In proactive leadership, that will be anchored on what leaving a monumental legacy. Because what we are seeing now is not actually what the party wants. So we want to know what exactly is Doctor coming to do different, not similar to what we are seeing.
Okay.
Not similar to what
Thank you so much, Big Man Luna. Ochamia Unima Samoko on Senana Wasumua. We them say we ote clear. Doc, ote.
Yo, Medase. Thank you, Big Man Luna.
Memfa more and answer obey no 1-1. Memfa more questions and obey and one after the other. Yeah. Say I am. Pacho answer no.
Yamfa tu nkanwe.
Okay, so yamfa tu nkan. Okay, and also for penny aguni chamber. Also for nkaba mpacho kasa. Wow.
Campaign the way ultimate influence no kono ya ne mani age Savannah region or here ya de se won sa obegwa ma nyamisia wo so doctor me do what is because program here cause nyina no yen sasase enti me de question me de to forma me busa wo de enkofo ka de propaganda e wa ase ho me sin na wo ba ye free diverse wa ma chi nyina me na no obi afrɛ me abu na yasi unipay ground sukura oni stand bia o grassroots obi anim no ne ebeye ya pusino mira ene wa ujina so me pese me busa wo say delegate no how far na unim MPP delegate how far na unim MPP grounds how far na unim MPP grassroots no ordinary MPP members no saying na wuni mo fa saying na wuni delegate no fa and na saying na wuni mo build some relationship no in all the 275 constituency no wada roma ya breaking it down mama.
All right, MPP soldier won't be last one now if you know answers are 3 no then you go to the next one. Thank you for the gift.
Okay. Mama, me akwanya say maybe some question.
Better you.
Now, me first time I meet Dr. China, and it's a privilege meeting him today. Now, my question I'm person me say, for some years back, no, me say, party communication, any party research, no, I feel it big time. Until me bisa say, so benya sa akwanya we ya. When men so and fashion no atinya structure party communication any party research no very well because when these two things fail it means that we are going down the great and the person is abisa you say the current intimidations now from our opponent no what are some of the structures now being put in place to make sure that these intimidations come to an end?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Doc, Intino, these are your first 3 sets of questions from TikTok. And they are here. They are listening to them. Pacho say, Ube to me the Anuyaba, not the Anuyaba.
Yo, me that's it. Nyerikai say big man.
Yeah, Big Man Luna. Big Man Luna.
A day and me ba. Must study the current office, no vis-a-vis past office, and me who seem to be Nti then na meba be ye no different.
Yes.
Mr. Make us no mechanic bebre repeatedly say I see a big vacuum in our current dispensation. Senka seem to be anywhere. Say if it ain't broken, you don't fix it. And
Don't
I'm
fix it.
and I'm vacuum no. And no and na say me there are 6 leadership qualities bia that season na ye remu into 2020. You been here at the office of the general secretary. Nyedikai, we will need that occupant of the office to exhibit political maturity. Osaye disciplined. Nyetosumienu, we will need that office to exhibit firm and decisive leadership. Going forward, we will need that office to create the enabling environment for all executive and all active players of the party to play their role so that there will be no marginalization of sidelining whatsoever. Some mafia semno, a banner bringing creativity on board, a banner so be adding a drink by any see the mafia sembem. Yes, said the tunche. No be any akwenya din a drink eba. If se nyansa any baku for team. Again, we will need that office not to be armchair office. The occupant should not be an armchair general secretary. I was said that person must be proactive enough. I'm say we kasano I think it's a big bomber and that's MPP so just say or you see proactive.
Yeah.
Officer to be proactive. Now on office in kwana telephone or they jinchia nemum obebo pro ako aba. Nani a toswo number 5 no. That office must understand research. Research and finally, that office, I was so who said party no ne fapim ye party ma a welfare. Se party ma welfare and concan ye cost roba from a honkeka ye be here dia akoko 2028 no enye nyanisa. So these 6 qualities are very critical going into 2028. Nyamin Chadye, these are qualities I am bringing to the table as the next general secretary of the MPP.
Okay.
And when given the opportunity, I will ensure, say, there is proper discipline. If it's a Mayebi pay as national treasurer, you're doing the financial discipline about, then as general secretary, you're doing the discipline about. When given the opportunity, I bring firm and decisive leadership. When given the opportunity, I will not be an armchair general secretary. If it's a national treasurer, my armchair treasurer, me bar pro call ekobaye and the man and success I achieve at the treasury, Aba say. When given the opportunity, I will prioritize the welfare needs of party members. You be artificial impediments in if you yes, as national treasurer, you pay grade. And as general secretary, me pay grade. I will make sure that all these obstacles are removed. If you say it to me, now my research because I believe in science and data, and as such, researchers say, my research DNM you bet to me can build a battle ready political party. Say you to me build a battle ready party. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah. If it's a no amount of intimidation from NDC can stop us. You see, when an army is marching with conviction, no amount of opposition attack can halt this army. That is the kind of political army I would want to build as the next general secretary of this party. An army obiebe who say party and make impact on a brabomu and until onosunya all ye be a party in beba power no beye. That determination you can't quench by intimidation by BNA, you can't quench by intimidation by Yoko, you can't quench by intimidation by CID. No amount of intimidation from NDC can halt this army. And that is the army we want to build. And to build this army successfully, we need Obia or exhibiting these 6 key qualities. And Dr. Charles Dwamena is ready to bring on board these qualities to move the party forward.
Thank you. Thank you. Next one.
Obinso. Now, Doctor, I say we need ground, so.
Yeah, too. Almost say unfiswa. I almost say unja the need grounds.
The Unia Felix. What you enjoy any share about 2028 votes are in. I had a second highest vote. We in team few in team votes at chairman in team nya a dosuka crabby semi de na endu 100 impo. Osha figures now. These are the electoral college almost to Obama, the current executive member. I was the second highest person. And to Obia only grounds in the Siden no Konya votes and to say. And one thing I mean, people say the propaganda best said Dr. China didn't send a beya or don't support or one or mobile one feels and any pancreas Obama want to me and if you entry on. But send your wow can was them no. En kontompo ne Croatia dem wa en kontompo dwane. En kontompo ni di kan no krena by ne nti baby en kontompo obia no edwane no krena take hold. So I can assure you sir hume se me ye de bebre nemom the people who matter most as far as this game is concerned no, they know what they need to know. Na se ne anot na ye de abani besi wosi eto abana I know say party ma ebehye Dr. Charles Dwamena ni monyam enam adwuma pa ne so mpa ode aso party no party members are discerning enough among reward mediocrity party and reward sabotage party members and reward adia eye pesemin kuminya. And if there is any one thing we should all know about Dr. China, it is that Dr. Charles Dwamena believes in putting up systems and structures that will help the masses. Obedi ni believe in this on the obefa ni pa ba kumienu bi na wakum omo koma mo.
Ye kum kom.
Dr. Dwamena said Debbie media enye nipa ba kumienu e na omo to abama me eye dom na to abama me. Enti ade bia me ye bia de mfaso beba no e wo say ya ade de mfaso beba the masses. We should proposals and programs e di go akwam say ya anka party ni bia benya ho mfaso as against the papa kumienu bia anka Dr. Dwamena pair or de obehwe omo. And that is a clear difference. And I believe the party ma omutie ye party ma omo bekwa koto aba no, they know what to do. They know what to appreciate. They know what will help the party. They know said this time I woman a didija NMA 2024 eba ne ba ye.
Thank you.
Opo bia or den hye beba party ni bia betnya kwan adino. Omo bia or den hye beba edidija ebetu ase no bia nya akwanya anya bibia fi mu. Omo bia onka se me de me fani pa kakra bi ma hwe omo wo maka nyina no omo nya ne ombe na kakra ne mbonje me so dabi. Dr. Charles Dwamena se oba ama party ni bia enti e fa ne grounds de agone chamber the since you knew and the funny pa enye nsu hye we hear de bebria na we blow fumes we blow tunes no any form the agro on the ground will attest to the fact that yes indeed party ma ehu the clear difference and they know what to do when the time comes. Most of some will have mutie no. Yes, Ramusa Mombeka home. Na yembo devro no. Na no kreno en kobe bibiara. No bibiara who no kre woman. Na me wo gidie se emreno sono na obia taking a decision to vote and support Dr. Charles Dwamena as the next general secretary.
Correct. All right. MPP there no last one. Last one.
Also besides say then obey structure party system na boama intimidation ni we na film. Em say make no kra make so.
Aye. What the kakra fry.
Amanyo sema ye.
Research and communication back boom. research in the communicators.
So no 2 questions now we obisa into no I say or to me answer now.
Me as an individual, be the research deep papa. Your time yeah working on the group accident proposal no. As sweet as it was, and yes, a fire and you did try me can't because I believe in science and data, and let's run it and see what the numbers will say. And indeed, the numbers prove say indeed, Sesadu Eba a bet transform a party no. That is what we're talking about. Adibia ye biano. We can get it right when we allow research to take center stage. Send a bear enquire try and error. And if as national treasurer, me do media and mama researcher guide me now yes successful. Definitely me be general secretary. Meant to researcher say. And one thing I can the 6 cardinal qualities are I intend bringing to the office of the general secretary when given the opportunity. Because minimum research to me here. Minimum research to me emphasis research to me my any progress or research my to me. Fortunately, yen leader, yen candy in your 2 frank man, also see a science and data man, also the research D. Into research here, the end result a victory. And until the Kobani the annual, the end result to be victory for the new patriotic party. We will structure the party in such a way, say research will take center stage. And when I talk of research, a credible research, researcher, we will call the hotel now or the telephone because we know the game. And when you make sure so, you be deploy mon be your be ye jumani ye, no my ye ema emphaso papa. So we will structure that so that your research and your communication will be optimum. And na many group will be because I make sure say and social media is a domain on its own. And when you want given the opportunity to serve as the next general secretary, and you are better to social media. We would make sure say more creativity no ebe so, but in a regulated manner. Send a beya if you from so be kan ho a any of for regulations no be kan ho yenim say omo ye social media activism mama party no me nipa du na kadi omo hia enie ye dia omo ye monitor omo ye hwe ne ekọ. If the social media cannot be ignored in the fight towards 2028, a ban is saying and ne Gen Z's in Ghana, majority say almost prefer NDC to NDC.
What to be that?
NDC for who? And no media grow social media no so and I yet the actor na saura and I can't be more to say diva more, DNA more, Felix more, omankasa di more resources say yeah. That should cease. Going forward under my administration as the next general secretary, we will make sure say it will no longer be individuals' resources. Once we identify them and group them and put some regulations in place, we will coordinate the activities and give you the needed resources. Send a bayer. And this is for the agro-permanence or social media. Yes, you be near the times 2 or now we will beat them to it there. If you say, and this for have a field day, and no more when no no can ne bu yen call for abemu. When no can ne ma omunya kukudro so metumi intimidate yen call for. Now who feel say ya sorry waka, who feel say your party ma ame amanya mfaso omunya mfaso party ni so and my battle ready. Who feel say a party for sending the strongest signal to NDC for ne Mahama administration say mo kayan bako ye beka mudua ni omu ye beko so. Say ye be free say ama that tinte su kokomo bi ehun say ye din na so enkyere say ubetumi push ye over ye pasum bi no so enkyere say ude tutu asem ba ye bedwane wo de ba ye di besi wo twa ba ko ye betwa du na ye behwe ne a ne ho ebekire na ne obedwane afiri agopama ne so na when mu a ejina hye papa ye de begu ama party welfare na odi ye say party man no nipa no nim se okọ no ko ye ko di demonstration achi no ko pra no nya support bia obekọ
onko
nim se insurance ho group insurance say ka wo ho bo na chi dom wa bo ebo na no na busuafo achi do obi kra nka nchen so omram ono anka so ba sori waka fi se obeya ade a ebebo party no ho by se ne beya ono
benefit no benefit no be no ho. Yeah.
These are all about welfare issues of party members. See, you to me prioritizing welfare issues here. And who could hear say, I just a party penibia to Ghana for Munsorio, Mumbro, and San Obiaba. Yet tea ya payanka seba soy waka. That you bet fear siatin to go catre, or one penny Mahamani and this yabain say, enough is enough. Moon to me fire, Yanimu chuchu from sa. A panisana, there will be decency in what you are doing. And me gini so, and in your costume, a 2 one time.
Okay.
That is what I am assuring you. Senyame aduna most members as the next general secretary. We'll make sure that these are put in place. Send a bear intimidation in a two big.
That I say. Alhaji Rafik, what joining? And MPP, but I added you, but okay, Kasanami MPP buyout. Bajo Kasa, hello, Otemenka yao. Yao, Otemenka. Yao, Otemenka. Alhaji Rafik. Me pacho we dey ka bisa question quick na me call a TikTok right na many omo nkonko wie because more people wow one person bisa question. Alhaji Rafik. Nazwa. Alhaji Rafik. Ote yanka kasa. Okay, and pacho me yanko back to TikTok na fa 1 2 3 4. Okay, yeah, now fa 4 questions, and then Ebeka one person are outstanding while I bring the rest. Now, we will leave you in approximately 15 minutes. I hope that's okay. Sorry, Pa, I won't say we don't get people like you to say, hey, you know, I am more allowed and not into me. Why?
Mati.
Sorry. The patro question by now, person Ubisa, Dr. Dwamena, aka Dr. China. Yeah, to nkaba dede kakra we chire about the kasa obete.
Dr. China na person say China no. Yeah, they want because a branch of this society computer. From the meantime, computer by Ubega said in a way, Dr. China. But here, me into financial issue. Very, very interesting about internal control measures that put in place. And I was having a secretary, office, those who are signatory to the party's bank account. It's a secretary, very vital, intimate knowledge.
Oh, wait, Doc.
Fellas, is this what we are now about the top?
Okay, yeah, because just a re-enter crowd on Tintin. I just says, "Oh, can I mean my bonnet?" Not done. Yes, correct. I know you better. Why? Me that say, just sorry. Me that say. Sir Marcus, Bacho, here we are again.
Good evening.
Evening. Here we are again.
Brother, doctor. Now, maybe it's a question, but maybe it's a question.
Oh, go ahead, boss.
Just after leaving power, there were reports that the party was suffering financial distress. And I heard them how to even organize the presidential year.
It's hard.
Doctor, how true is that? Especially when you were having control over the party's fund, because now you're a treasurer. Then 2, but Felix, no call some American in there. MPP General Secretary, and I put a man in general leadership currently. No, one man party food will lose faith in leadership positions in the party, especially General Secretary's position. People are not even interested.
Yep.
In the position because party finala ya aja to me there say ye bon na ba Ojina Dr. Dwamena Kasana Hodson, members of parliament. What in what ordinary party supporters, but the party structure, they have no role to play. For that matter, Doctor, how true is this? Because every potential competitive leader, they will stop you.
Sinamarcus, me pacho also second one it's me be there. Say no. What's it?
Party leadership currently. In fact, they are colossal failure. Party lose
faith,
confidence in the structure.
Yep.
And to see what happening there. What's in a one now? What year demanded? They are going all out to stay because we're more there. Yeah, fully no one to need to be our damage. Yeah, Petuma, it depends on the presidential candidate. Members of parliament are always in ordinary party grassroots from party structure. They have no role to play. That is my understanding.
Is that true? Yep. They want to cover themselves. Yep.
Yes, that is exactly what they are doing.
I like that. How true is this? How true is this? I like that.
Yo. So, Meze Sinamarcus, Meze wasn't no basican. Sinamarcus, on no car the party elections or depend on flag bearer and MPs in Kutodo, party structures and Kaho. That is assumption, and the assertion doesn't hold. For the party and all a year one saying a candidate, not candidate now write on the flag and take it off the party.
The party
Do not be there. Candidate no carry party now. In this case, the elephant. It should rather be the elephant
carrying the away. Samaku, Mr. Yamadamo, Samakus Yamadam, Mayan Canano, Yanuquar, Yamadam. They know they didn't perform. That is why they want to shift everything there. Oh, it's not a party that needs to do anything.
And you know, if NDC, my more typical example, NDC.
These people.
NDC as a party, Sankayura Mahama, on his own accord, and Gamenyas votes no, Obenya 5% input. But NDC as a party machinery, no ye robust, no ye solid, no ye strong, because we're prioritizing welfare needs of party members, even in opposition. Onya strong machinery and on regional do, and na cover man pave way, and the party now or no. And no deal man penny
transfer to the president, yes.
And to send Kayan Susuyan party nana who didn't ye intact. Me did ye there and Kayan Rabao me and president by now. Onunti and a debia kade no corridor a bacope, no car or a crope, or dog gun of former party no waba foam. And Tim Pempendo ye mo ye de ye piano on ye a rally kese. Onye friend then health worker kese onye mafia our party ni mun kitinkiti bebre na asem na emum oye dey ye betina fom na ye hu dey party ma edi ya wo mu ebe dey nye ya odi na afi wo mu party ma wo na support wo mu kwan be na be fa be yi mi na support na afi wo mu party ma a comedy one abrazi ni ebetuma ye even in opposition na ye betuma aboa wo ma won so agina baby ye the madia na ye nsuso ye prioritize the welfare needs of party.
Of your party, yes.
Oba party ma be sorry waka ahoɔdina party awon also say ahoɔdina individuals ankrankra bewo enti dem ahoɔdina kesia ono ene osoro benya ahoɔden no asore ado na yenwura Dr. Baumi etume ehura gina na konkon na ausunu na nanti amachi akọ Jubilee House. That is what is supposed to be. You see, unfortunately, in the spirit of collective responsibility, no, yen as leaders of party, yen san come and near evident kayensa kama na ehwa nka yenye opposition demre yen collective in den ke be win power and I be retain power yen too man retain power. That very fact tells us there at butaya nanka other yen there as leaders of the party yen too yensa
couldn't do it.
but that also doesn't mean there or your wholesale dismissal. I make people dot that quiet. It's not one on the quiet no or today you are but if rock even the son on your crow or you baby
Bia when isibre.
Bia when isibre bia woduma or ebi break inframa se no be inframa ni mbubu nnuan kuma no wo mu ebi susu makwan ma sunlight etomu ebi makwan ma ebi fifi na ade obi a woni dwumadi odi dama pepepe na current executive nsusu yete ye nyina collectively ye bom kro dan ka ye be retain power ye ntuma anye ndem beyond that no obi a wo dwumadi a wode share ninsa going into 2024 election Mijini ye there say pede yema addition di free 2024 about to yimu dia no yenye individual assessment yenfo biara na jumezi a odi ana jumezi a wodi share ninsa wo fa asimesi jumezi ezi oyeden abrazi na na ye mani kosi dead na yenfa mu aba so ye behu there asimesi ni ozi okonkan obentini ze ozi wankonkan na yenye mu addition di ehu oh ebi adwumezi edi ma obentin no ob wentuma yempo bi obetuma aye ana asumesi de edi ma na otumi ye ma ne brodo yemfa ne nko baby fofora obese tuma perform no abo party no that is what we should do senior Marcus na migidi ye de ye ndem na obeboa yen ema ye tum a hyehyɛ party ni ye na ye hyehyɛ party ni ye nsuso a waboa ema yetum abo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Chido na esanso beside ade na party ni e broke na ade den na ye and amanyoku de abribia ye diska no ye mremi call TV station mi na no obisa me de yete de na we broke woniska entina na enkofu diska bro na ade asama make it on there of course being to me got TV the TV station got the party broke and now party broke as a question I'm be saying there Kratty eti way who studio ha me by aba won show no ama me akonya kama na me nyu aka sei na me rekonam so 1,000 na one fan so one electricity bill down or chere there ma mbe 1,000 na won to me into electricity bill na afi abante na simo ka chem do o de be ono de check one na deba si the man na amanyoku suti otoda sikasem bafom kakra otoda sikasem ekonkan na odu dem pempendu na amanyoku no ankrankra ne edon enti party ma eba minyim de Dr. Bawumia beboy minyim de owura Kennedy Japan beboy bebre nsusu wo ho a wo beboy ono so mpedi edi ondi nkra beba betudwa ono nkyere de sebio enyoma titi apansama to the extent there why you them but in all this enyi gisemo womnye there sisi a yeri kase ona mo nhihye yeze egu akwemu ama ye dido abedum pempendo a yedu them sika hoche party na kwa hoche mu pay on the mama your witness there's been a time an electricity boom party into mintua ama UCG for disconnected party that was back in 2015-2016. These are realities, but these things appear to be perennial. Oh yeah, or a cycle. In order to break it once and for all, until yedin shishe guakuma, and they are yekase, adiri saying no party in Sikapudo, or Nintison obey them, Sheba talk or donintino, and what the party in say na said, na party mana, why the city a world to your one dues, and my party in Sikapudo, once woben and fasu, if you use not to anymore. And that is why I part of the 6 cardinal points are measured by the office of the general secretary. If the majority them she say beboa near transform party no Emma party no akonenyim papa.
Lovely. Oh, fans on your bad. Don't worry. Oh, fans on your bad. Dr. Akwesi Boateng. Dr. Akwesi Boateng, doctors in Asia, Dr. Marcus Akasewi. Agwesibo Atimpacho, o question ma General Secretary hopeful, Dr. Charles Dwamena China. And then question na mano. Yan fast na enkofu gwe cheno to me ko. Oni atena se almost 3 hours ni Mr. Man enko na unto enko relax. Ma woneso speak macho na and we use headphone and answer we on you. Na bom na ontumi ntie wiye na ontumi answer. Afi wabem. Agwesi yankwe.
Maybe sana say. Time na me wo Ghana na invisible for na me ka ho.
Okay, invisible forces.
Yeah, invisible force.
Sorry, yeah, minimum.
They say who the NPP for invisible force for because say invisible for no and can be say they see what your friends are car so say hey
Ablikumane adie
kasani mani nyina besi enti say unya kwanya no na wo ba e den na wo be ya fa sa ekuo na ebo NPP ho ban and so my question
okay and the mama fa ba ko nka ho China yan sanfo bi nka ho asari bi ona yeye kakra me pacho you all right ene na meko menua bedi akon chairman bedi akon fa also o question bra na honorable ntumi answer mbom honorable Charles Dwamena ene wa be kan nsem bi a kire wa ha sa na ebufu a na ye no mu bi wo ma no se ente sa nenso ono atumi abebe yi na no di ono ayi na no wo question bi ma no e wo nsem ene wa kan wa ha no
question
okay but men go because occur yeah we have to do the UI. Okay.
Was during the campaign, internal campaign for the flag bearership, you know? Was share in common course in Akasakase by it was centered around tribalism to the extent that one of our members of parliament, you know, making comment to be about tribalism and where somebody came from and all that. But not seven hours can say the MPP is not attractive today. And me so as a grounds person, you know, start comment, you know, it is actually pushing a lot of people away from the party. It's our tribal comment, you know. The handkerchief paper, and people are also like saying that some of over here, one you soon no much jamus own come on, it's the entry at home. And then no bet me on the likely events of the secretary. Then no bet me or bet kill that notion. Once I treat some of you and I Rebecca party.
Okay.
No, maybe I sing in a party no. It's a national party, then a tribal party.
Okay. May I say, Doc, my fa ba kon ka ho because we are short ones. Why now? Let's get going. Odoma nkoma, me pa cho question na Doc answer training na mbomu preko. Mr. Yeah.
Bushia phone na Dr. China. Da kusipeni. Masam bako na Bushia doctor.
Okay.
You see, no can be the welfare of the ordinary
party
member. Over the years, the name of Biakoswa had the ordinary members now or executive for no. Who says you have a general election 2028 a day and yeah, Baba elected for our member of parliament within the party.
Yeah.
And we say the two are both executive for no one and the Potuaba. And two are yet will be a Wusikano, which meet you Sikama executive for no. They are Kotuaba Namano. Now, a be a Miam Minanka.
Bet my Jumano.
Bet me a Jumano and fully vote no. And the other Buama, your doctor. Agree about because they say, what the customer say, and your doctor, and I say, a seminar better so. I bet that ordinary member no or come on.
Yeah, I bet so.
Let's say, no, I bet that yes, so no, yeah, got to about executive for no Jessica no more, show motor. Ordinary member no. Or no, say, a seminar better so say, or come home, you know,
or no one is going to be in the moon. Nothing, the choice, and so just said deny no, or not a secretary, Sadok China said, why do you know? Now, I didn't say, I say, whatever. To curve all those Yakutis Gamuyama and not a comma independence, and a comma in want to be fair. They corner or the Hamtia was any, but could independent. Now, I'm a party no more and Chimuabamu. It's a day and a more now, no, and I tell I mean,
and she say, no, I don't know, and all day, Baba. About best service idea, and I say, Doc, we there 3 strong questions, short but strong. But for one year, now account me, you know, na me, you know, TikTok. Sorry, Facebook, na ye.
Yo, me da say, Felix. Say, Nidika na ye Dr. Akosi Boateng.
Me patcho aye.
That near beye afa invisible forces.
Aye.
At no credit back up. One kasa one rain. Voter will be me rain mount.
Sir?
That is the reality on the ground. Where the elections actually at close range, you know. Strangely, it do the day of voting now. I said security agencies so much so many at best no much fin. To be because of power say toda no be a twin ani. Aso hu ye. Na enkofo a omo machofo no omo de en eko. A lesson we've learned the hardest way. And when the opportunity to serve as the next general secretary, and see that say better to security asset. Invisible forces, say Delta forces, say a day, young to tunasi the biarada. In fact, party nankasa at the committee on security. That's the security in sense no young to tunasi. But of course, something that is very sensitive. Mean to mean that.
Yeah, me cry and come back because
but I can assure you, sir, it will no more happen. Sir, you better to sir, and you may ask if we say integral to the survival of our party, the New Patriotic Party.
Okay. Next one.
Thank you.
And Chairman Bedia Consul can be back. Answer and my correct a kakra kai or attribute 2 comment to be to me, say MPP is not attractive today. MPP is not attractive today is not the same as Odo Ghana for my party no aba from kakra. And so she will. Ya me Odo Ghana for a word my party no vis-a-vis wo hwe near 2016 send you obi kura she dwaye na or de ne tawula odwaye a ibo na sem na won ho aba ni nyina your dona na party Ghana for my party no
MPP no.
And no, and that is the reality on the ground. Abafo. Na sa odoi ye betumi dia babaka ehun komo ne edi ni bebre enedei ya ka ya pensemu adomu asuko akọ achie bebre. Na the issue of tribal party no me there me can say etoda na ye trawo mendisi for pam tare hye. Enye bibia no mo kan se mo ka efa mo hudi. MPP is not a tribal party. Nasanka MPP ya for party. Ena Ghana for kayaka enka ho a ankene yesi den ene nya flag bearer onya kani. Ye won sem bebreka. But etoda na say ye taking nyoma trasa. Ade ba kwa nya me adu na mbe general secretary a mehwe me aye na wotwe bia kopem se beto aba na wie ni say we will always set the record straight. We will take it to them. Yen traum mo ntwantro no ma 2 weeks 3 weeks man sane aba ba ye omo kan entempa na ye in fact ye bedi omo nim kan then be ya yen twankro mo metwantro no yakwa correspond.
Good.
We will be able to do that through proper intelligence work. Ni a peke asema omo ba beka ni a preempt sansem no ni a debunk ni a clarify ni de ho akade e ho atudwa emobi anhu se asema nkofo iba beka nyame bo akina eni nyina so omo akromu nyam kasa ansem no. NPP is not a tribal party. In fact, ohwe the antecedent of MPP dankwa buzia dombo tradition no and no interest say nipa emiensen pe na omuka yo the fancy caucus are no omuka ho west info no omuka omunyina no omuka ho but we are not talking about these things. We need to project and get the ordinary Ghanaian to understand these things, and these are things we have to push forcefully. If this for pam dia say I was here tete ataye no na ye wi a ye de ataye a yankasa pese ye hye ye wi a ya pam bi dia so. That is how it is, and that is how we should go. And you know, doctor, media me gidi say and semi de obebreka na senya yatron wa ha no, we will not allow them to determine attire ebeshe. Enough is enough. And when given the opportunity as the next general secretary, no, we will take the heat on them. I promise you, we will turn the heat on NDC. Chrome Habaya Shama Bimo, NDC for Bimba come and what to do. More power, no more team 50 air condition. We will make the report for them. That's what I can assure you we will do. And we'll do it in a way and manner. Omunya baby crown on the ajomo. Send a diakano. Yes, since you shared yet. And to me, funny. Oyen kiki hey ombenya wanu adro onam fom boko na wo ye wade ombeku na fidie na yiyomo. That is what we are bringing to the office of the General Secretary.
Thank you. Now aka odomanko the last one.
In fact, me nya no question no ka be about ordinary party members na me nya question man try we na ba say me answer we no pato betumi
odomanko owa aha now o say individual no away dog say we question na be aha
na me say no it say yeah be call general election there was a party no yeah elected for a member of parliament in the constituency.
Yeah.
So it say yeah cause election no only party executive for now.
Omukoto saaba no aha internet there na mo be yanka ordinary for no so ebenya no ewom yeah as a general secretary got it
ordinary for no so I'm going to be because I like fan pempi no obo ha edru ha omdisika
yeah we skent no dia koto
what dia obo ha timi dipa we anka or na do no apeno but enam say ordinary party member no onya kwenya to vote 20 no be akojisika koto ama e abeshe no kon
yeah
and no na ya na enam so dia bufoma makwaje
independence na dia
yeah and as a secretary what is his input or what plans and I say this is in Benya and there
okay
we are going to amend and eradicate all these things from the
yeah doc
right.
That's the question
Me da say nyawaka na no kretro. In fact, Professor Michael Koe committee report no e capture asade no.
Oh, okay.
Say Ghana fortray associate kotena fie e fakese na agina asade no so. Say ebimo omo polling station for no near time from delegates no. Omo koji fridge ni TV ni ho na no makoto ama omo de sa anyoma ne mom. Nemo consider omo the greater constituency no epese omo beye we. Enti omo so makoji de na enso ebetwuma so enso beto am obi a enso epe no. Mo am nkoto aba mani pakro no. If it was part of it and no na ye ekobasi ye amendment no. Yes, saying yes, I mu no bian to be. I was in support of mu no bian to be. If we say mu no bian to be a honoring koye TV ne fridge in sem. To mean to fridge ma uko constituency be nipa 120,000 fans say MPP for wo mu ye be 80,000 na. To mean to fridge ma nipa 80,000. Ebe na adwumpa wo de ba. Ebejina oniswadi hu ebejina wo track record bi a waye bi pay e no ma hwe so de ato ama na akoye issue based na akoye evidence based na akoye ade a ye vision driven na akoye se bi a nipa ko kakra bi na ebe. But of course there are practical challenges in implementing such a broad based approach enunti e na committee no yes say yen to me immediately mbiem mo bi anto bia for a start and expand it and no and akofasa expansion yaba from 5 per polling station akoye 7 electoral area for so ye dey for aka ho amaso be 5 the constituency so two about expansion about. Yes, we all agree say enye big enough, but it's a step forward. You two ya namona ko enim kakra. Nya me adom na mo de akonya ne share me together with my team. You better say sir, the end goal, which is to make sure so bia benya akonya every party member in good standing. Enya akonya to abani bi no. We will work towards that. Sene be ya enu sam pempen so no enkoba ne say afi na hohofo ba be bo awura no ma be skew elections na my name you benya the database of over time sene be ya ye betumi ama omo ye active and party members in good standing etumi atumi gidi say you do some pempen so na sa nyoma we nyina na se bebre, and I can assure you Openi Odumakuma say when given the opportunity as the next general secretary, I'll prioritize this. Even the welfare, even the registration, continuous registration process of party members. Yes, ye babe to abania registration. The banisana registration for preventing for na mafia bemuni ade. But ye to obey we na a continuous registration in Koswa. Don't say genuine ones now, almost person some party. You bet me a capture money into over time, no, you build the database now. Omo ye nyo omo je omo sedie omo ba party meetings omo join clean up exercise ne work ne omo ti omo juice no omo ye in good standing no. We can then incorporate all of them into way to vote. Currently as we speak, obia to be but just at the base at the polling station. Obia or party ni mapa or ye in good standing to me to abani bi. Omo di yi nipa 7 no polling station executive no na 7 na gina dodo na nemu akoto ayi electoral area executive 5 no no money electoral area for na akoto constituency for na constituency for akoto region ne constituency for akoto national na ekosro sa na tie enti currently there obia to me to be but only at the polling station level. But we will work towards ensuring say obia betumi to be going forward through all the levels.
Me da se pa doc we there 2 questions pena me jao me two questions pena me jao why are there me crash my bread into 2 questions pena me jao Kakra Bedi.
Hi fellas.
Yes, you are. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see
you in Cincinnati.
Oh,
na weekend na boss
me te pa na sanka me baby batman to me amba. Sorry.
Congress basu July until.
And you
I'll let Chairman Janice contact you.
I'll be there. Why? I'll definitely be there.
To China, yeah, Patraya, baby, why?
But also a program there.
That's it.
I'm Cincinnati, Ohio conference.
Motons are friend, beba.
Sure. I'm in conference in Massachusetts, but I was telling Felix that last weekend na Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, and Cincinnati, near Boston,
yeah.
It's don't patch your memory and penny for 2 years after.
Mate, mo years to train kwa dia beba.
Ose kasa na wo kasa no so emu champagne or that's it.
Me that's it. Yeah.
Amen. Yeah, sure when you now face me say elections constituency diaspora and your meetings intimate patcho meet me aka me paying for no much to almost amal about Zoom na only abekasa na.
Great.
Yes.
To me. We will appreciate
right.
that.
Let's talk after the show. Leave me a comment and then I'll direct you to our director. Or be lining up amount. Why? Sure. Be lining up amount.
Sure, okay.
I mean, our director does all of that. He can. Don't worry. Just leave me.
Chairman Janice will contact information.
Chairman Janice is there. How do you call it? Obaya is there. But you just leave me a message in my inbox right after this. I will give you the director's number. He will coordinate it with you anytime you need Dr. China for anything. DNA will deal with it. Okay.
Great.
All right.
Oh, I'm friends with DNA, so I'll contact DNA.
So then why are you bothering me? Why are you on my live? Like if you have DNA, then why are you here? Why are you here? That's the plug. That's the plug to have. Okay, that's the plug.
I'm the secretary for Pennsylvania in Tina Eja. many are very busy now obey.
Obeba.
Question, yo, the deeper the better. Kakra
Okay, needing the better.
the TikTok
Alright.
yeah, baby.
That's it.
Better, a big say, me,
Yeah.
but your question is say, again, I'm or don't and come a woman and PP, so I buffer. And no one person was and our face of if I say if you ask for you now, any Ghana for you, any MPP for you now, yeah, I say a corner idea channel. See, yes, you dear chin, yes, so Sabuta Fachi, and Faso. It is a moon paying for moon. My Paswa, yeah, ain't in our baby much into doctor, the question, by Joe.
Yo, me that's Kakra. I'm so question now, what's answer question, me. Don't hope so when you tia or donna Ghana for a woman party in a buffer no. And a while sa course of Cocaze, would the party national when Yashia also grab a JHD. That is all don't perfume. And then that's the reality, Kaka. That is the reality. So say you do stage in our political life as a country. Belonging to a political party is not just about chobo, party we color yemefe, we symbol yemefe, and away the program be about for. We've gone beyond that. Members ne dear no person who say, "Eye kuo na me join." Senya me call Marco wo sorry, me call Memakuo, me call a singing band, and I say wait, me join because say asem to me a ekuo no ba me moa. Me join because me kwa huchemu ekuo no ekai me. Me join because I get inspiration, I get support, I get this, I get that benefit from the group I join. Sa pepe na manyo konsusu ya evolve ya bedro. Can any say a voluntary? But this time is no more.
No, a transactional.
You belong to an association and what's it taking care of you, so you also take care of the association.
Of the association, yes.
I don't say a sinto baby fakwa. Na baku for na said it will get to a point nipa no beja said ye.
Yeah, a bit breaking the crowd.
Abembo ba no atiada. Otida na fi odono free ni mu. Ene bio enye asedi nko a asedi ni bi ne sun say kuma ne kasa party ni betie no atu anamo. So if you have a party ne dum pempen so ne kuma ne fili say ye kasa enu bedwam ye kasa ye muntie futuo ye tumufo amonya eno so dia bemuboba. All these things are part of the things that contributed to the decline in the love Ghanaians have for the party. And Nuntina and she say media to the 6 cardinal points are media to just say yeah the better the office of the general secretary are transforming that, and by through that they are transforming party no. And yeah, she said Amaya restore confidence in the people. And she said bebwa ama party manage to say almost one more check can be. And she said bebwa ama welfare benefits in aqua party maho. And she said bebwa na party man who's ampa. This time around, your leadership are proactive. Your leadership are listening. Your leadership are armchair leadership. Your leadership are research driven. Your leadership are a more bia kwamani yeni de juma. Your leadership are firm and decisive. Na no crack-crano. Your leadership are prioritizing your welfare issue. And we are satisfied. Once we are satisfied, no, then yes, send your wild kind. You best say you waka the party neti. If we say you better pay, you better talk us when ya sign your way in every party. That is what it is. And one thing I make us say, Obia own name said this is the true state of the party. No, Nipan when you're wrong. Election 2024 is not about so much, but rather about the welfare of party members. Yet me ye near more Doniba. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will become president of the Republic of Ghana, come what may, and nobody in NDC or in the security agency or whatever can stop his victory. Once the party members are up and robust, once party members are well taken care of, one party members feel say, Omano edumubi, Omo amano kahubi, Omo welfare sem priority map or party India. Obien to me see victory na Dr. Bawumia Binyano. That is why I know a part of my focus areas when given the opportunity as General Secretary. Send your beya, Papa Bawumia, you bet to me, Amanaba Beye Omampeni.
Yo, Doc, why are there? One last question. Thank you. Talk.
And one more thing, Pacho. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is saying that Oba onye edidija enti ebusiafo umayen sorry wakao na yendi nechi because
perfect.
Dr. Hunsam ne de ne Hunsam ye kama obia ka ne Hunsam pa enti Dr. akase onye edidija ne de me de magine dinti abusia yen sorry waka follow NPP and nyame bema ye dinkunim na mu behu say yes yendi dinjamo
Amen.
Amen.
All right, Doc, mpacho my pound name I can't nipa ba kope. Ono so agina so sa my name be sana question na manya de. To me pacho question ba kope. Onu we will be mbisa bibia bi ya phone. Now we can leave you to go and but just so you know, message that book doctor. He say political zone onyame amayen opportunity no ma ye ne doctor ntem no say no truth na ba they say the me ne fine pa they say okoka doc because first no first am doing say when our boy abro was as I won this to me ne dia they say no when you clear wo last person Kofi Ajayi we gina so ache papa minia o question na farmer doc na on answer na fi Bisa. Baby, you're otomfo den obo. Bisa.
Assurance papa be pana Dr. Dwamena or Kasei, General Secretary will be given MPP. Whatever MPP supporters across the group says how violent your NDC, a year or my gonna say, or would be violent, monopoly. I just say, John Mohammed Minyako could group with voter rating. I can't say when it comes to violence, no political party beats NDC. The person who say, I will see Mufika Bain MPP for me go. See a Wabemo, position, Yama Pima NDC, MP for a slogan. Two. Yamidi tosu mienu. And they say MPP in Penufo, Abra and this Wabem, corruption be a basu pia, illegal team. No one will review. And here, swear in na 20 general. Just a DPR that when my friend could be a fake in fear to the feelings here. And Sana, Yakoko.
Hey, Bobby, now do not munya maya no chance mo bo part to ha mo de be mian crofo
Obenikovi.
Okay. Doctor answer. Tieno.
Me know we are doing 100%.
Abotre. Sami de via o dey we. Oh.
Obenikovi. Me know we are doing 100%. In fact, Sadeno, your best chance in Empire in 2028. You say 2020, Yami Adununti, Dr. Mamuba, me I babe president. Yeah, Mbani, because the moment in time, your best shamus Amria. Bibi omu ye bi anso so ye de beto ho. Adanside ni nyina ye de beto ho. Ye legal team amwa ye ready. Say your boss ne pre ye be kono na brief no ehihyo briefcase mu dada. Enti me no ye adwen. Ye ma chance emma obia ni nsem hu wo man mu sabi. Na ni nyina akoye se ye members no ya mo akakra. Ehia se ye be ma nkranhye. Ehia se ye be ma motivation. Ehia se nyoma ya discussing severally nay ya boss biti say insurance ni ade ebe wo ho na nipa na nya akukudro se me di party na chi koye we mpokra na weni arehemu ame wo se eno so betwitwaje me ne mabusuafo se ne be ya sori waka. That in itself is a very strong signal to the NDC say you don't have monopoly over violence. You don't have monopoly over intimidation. You don't have monopoly over misbehavior in this country. We will not allow any sort of intimidation to come our way. Nyeni nyina be trying to say, ye benya party are you ready? Na ni nyina be trying to say, ye benya leader or wa kukudro. Nyeni nyina be trying to say, ye benya leader and ye say, or can't some no so. Osro sa sama mi ke mi kodufia ebi kra me ma e bibia e ba be taking to ma mi susunka ana bi say ye hia obi obeka na adwene na watumi inspire party members na ye tumi the structures na gu akwa mu na odo no aba There is nothing that can beat love. Segana for doya, NDC phone cost from my form, omubefia kunyaniso. That is why I keep on saying, say, and yen NDC for ye, and the Bema yen victory no abba. And yen NDC for failure and the victory beba. And now said you may be a so moody or Madin Boneso and a Bema area. Name young cassa. Kwan ye di party members be so eno na be kire say members be sori waka di echi and she said be go akwan mu aboy members ho by na be kire say members be nya akorehemu se omo be sori waka edi party na echi na ye din hye go akwan mu se ne be ya abato aye kotu yi obi anya kwan sisi ye eno ni sikiri matters am se me member so bebre wo hai ni hye ne de bebre wo ho na ye say aha ye kwan ho ye mfa ni nyina ntudwa. I am giving you the strongest of assurances. Say, Yamiya Dom, Namo Sumame, Dr. Charles Dwamena, Semembe Sumu as your next general secretary. I am assuring you, say, NBC, your security agency, one, Obi Biaren to me intimidate MPP Bio. If we say, party man, the best waka. And party my Ghana for majority of Ghanaians belong to MPP. A year before, when I support a Dija and Nama Amatiada and nay Yababe minority. See, yes, I'm your main free one ma. We will gain our majority back. And nobody in this country can counter the majority. Almost for some of the beba. If you see a beba kick him, to send your Osno Nantino, near the Akukudro Council, a cheer for BBR of Virginia Quemo in the victory of Dr. Mamu Baumia, then kunimde naba. Na ye bounce so a nya waka no ye dia ye adwuma obi biara wadi boni wa ban we mu no ya twena so se ne se fata.
Okay. May I say, Doctor
Felix.
Yes.
Make me last question.
Oh, Abro, Charlie, Mama, we in Jan, why not? Why? Why? Obi Antrungu, I will try and talk to director. We how do you why? Not with me and some fan ready. Because from 11 and up and I to 3. Please, why? Now, so the next answer I'm friend I know about because as a guy Felix don't go any baby bana. Doc, inti wait a minute, you knew you couldn't perform yet. All of a sudden, everyone is saying maintain. Mr. What's the JFK? But when meaning no. No, you have better I see you. Oh, they are Yapon Pacho, the can heavy as Uncle Yamu Fanchen, Mamu Fire, Uncle, yes, Remu, Afidi, yes, Remu, Yan Toka, I can hear Mofanche. Aye, Daddy Joe. Minim say, Mapon, me guess no swapon, until no mamma Minyano crying. Now, messing a book in the Biwaba, while her highest, I feel no money now, Maba. And now, Daddy Bacho say, Daddy. You, I'm Pacho, I'm Pacho, Dr. Charles.
Dr. China, my question is on security. MTB no market can be brave. Now, he in person, or fear type now.
You see, Casa Wahane there. Oh,
I would do me.
Metie.
No, I don't have to let go. Because you say, and now a month for starting, almost fighting back on the NDC. No, the general secretary, what you see, the two no, open the standing and free 7 comments. From somebody's utterance, no. Or will be no over. Say, oh, say, see what the distance himself because some said you can see comments after
yeah, Okopa and the chow no.
It was a complete insult. That extent.
Debbie. You. Yo, Debbie. That the way quite a man can make them, but on one casa so ebe no. Doc, almost say. Oh yeah, fear. Oh, because I know you're back afe NDC for quiet ya na so me kwala we de nyame na mesuma wo mu we no do MPP for kwala o ma so e dem for muntu. Is that who you are going to be or you stand by your citizens?
Yeah. I say, and some of my backend and in fact, my campaign and me no more than 70% is on the welfare of party members.
Okay.
If the GDA say omone party ne fapim, members no engineer party ni ho. And omo me GD say omo no mo de party ni nkunu ndie beba no. Esi den na me yi omo ma. Ye nipa baby etete me no. Esi say o papa o di somani wa abonti a abonti ho no nku ma o. Obehwe yasem no obefia no abetwe aso. Party ni mpa akodi boni a abonti no honyo ho na wuyi na ma. Wuyi ni obu party fo nyina bam. Courage na wo pese ba no watu ni nyina atwene. Enu nti no ye woni e ka no wodem. Ensem no esika no. Ene e ukogina abonti nso a you touch one you touch all. Ukogina abonti a na obi de nsaka party ni a enye ho na obeka che nse wo akwa we kura waso ade yetufu a wuntie ena wo wa yese dabida wunyi party ni ma ubo party ni no ho bai send you send a signal to the opposition say dabi wo do nsaka ba kwa wo do nsaka ye nyina sa ne ebeti ye no sa ne ebeko no e ba ne sa na opposition e ba ko na no so ya ma no ye ba fie ni abadam no ye twitwaje wo abontie me ne badam a ye no akasa baby oye ni de next time me ma ne nkosi ye ni say eno ye mfa ma abontie eno nti nya de a ye beja party ni ba ko kra wo
yo
fact the confusion
Doc, in fact, unim say wa mama is steam kakra. Say me a stubborn boy pound, but wa mama is steam kakra. Because to be honest with you, you are hitting the right chords, you are hitting the right nerves. My prayer and say one way tear to abano, umubeti na ensema we de gu ha ni na no. Pensing because maybe me to be honest, they are ama me my more okay. And again, I'm not in any sa wo policy I would buy ya yetna so no. And no na me pese obey general secretary na utumi be yes ade no. Say nyame ma chance na. And I pray say as onen crofo din komo kono, people will listen to you more. And please, I like something you have done here. And that's something Dr. Kukufu also has. No matter how you push them, they will give you their resolve there, but they will take your how do you call your insult with I mean, like they will take it, but then they are not a pushover. They will take it, answer you, but and that is something you have exhibited here, and that's what drew me to Kukufu the first time. And so for me, I think you are hitting the right nerves. I will book you again, like I said, through my manager. And then we will find a day. Now you sign the waba. You will kuku down for me and be omo pesa omo kasaba. Mr. Mumuni, I'm man in he will come back again. Orampong. Musa Momo Sana, Samoba Sana Yanet. Oh, okay. Aha. All right. Until Doc, wait a minute, Bailey, watching you bet you RD show. So why? Watching we shall meet there. We will come with the full squad there. So get ready. Get ready because well, you've said a lot. And now no yes we call back now some now wakano. Yes we are cross check. We figure see adugu or you cross check. Watching you know be share RD ho. Na the all no. Yes you know I can pacho or final word be our person wokan. Na you to me the jaw kwana okona me to me panelists ni wie.
Yo me da se me fa konya we so ada wo ne etiefo ne ahwefo nyina ase juma mo ye sacrificial but a juma boa party ne papa and I am very appreciative of Nyamoye na mesa afa konya we so asremo se mon kame ho mon boa me na me general secretary emesomo senior enay mitumi de me nsasi me buka say I have left a legacy at the treasury a party kasemesi kwantimpom papa so a we are all proud of no sa pepepe na say ubo me chidom ambe general secretary a mesum in humility, with empathy, with dedication, and with the commitment and resolve. You bet to media build a battle-ready political party. Mahmoud Bawumia Chidom. Now you to me leave permanent legacy in this party. Na me GDA say a banisana. No amount of intimidation from NDC, no kind of obstacle. And do ya kwema ebesi inkunindia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bedino kwai. Na me GDA say inkunindia na beba na party menyina so afa monto mapefra na yen welfare nsem akonkai. Medam asibio na masira mo mpaye ene mo bibia in medam.
You are just wow. You are just wow. I don't know, man, but yeah, I've interviewed people here, and they are all good, by the way. But Charlie, we are serious, Doc. We are heavy. I said yeah, we will be catching more as empano. We are too much. Why? We are too much. Why are there pa? Unyame, yes, boss. Debbie. We I say, oh yeah, we are. Okay, there. Oh yeah, I say. Because I'm the general secretary, and they can give me any craft for your they are not almost treacherous. Yeah, the more you are, dear not G and some crime if you are in your connubi. Anyways, what am I saying? What am I imagine?
It's a very good product you brought. I
would have to imagine the product. No, thank you very much. And your product, imagine. Bevies Kappa, when you are in Pong, Yapong, and I'm movie because. And then I'm okay. Or empowering. Okay. Oh, I would try, Montay. Ah. Yes. You. 2028, inshallah, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, president. Yeah, that's Oren Paul last, Yanko, final word, Yanko.
Okay, boss, me tell what you for you now. Masemba couldn't say. MPP party need a strong institution, sir. Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia winning power.
Yes.
With the national executives. Because one must say and answer one commitment and one more skills and a bit me am I D in 2028. And I'm pleading say Ubia more than say and Penifoya and call round see make a good choice. Because Uncle Felix, I'm telling you for a fact that to my dear you were a polling station electoral area constituencies no. There has been a change. So we need a good change. We need people who can stabilize the existing problems now our party. So that at the end of the day, the party can bounce back. Then we need power in 2028 because Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia, the feeling to come be in one thing and I got proper no.
Okay.
But there's the party structure and your problem. Because every constituency be a issue, every electoral area be a issue, every police station member be a issue. 2017 to 2020, no, and Yama and Koyama, and into Mbufu.
Yeah.
If we need structures, Ebebuama partner didn't couldn't.
No correct. No correct. Choice, yeah.
That's all that I want to say.
But that's all important. Why are there? Doc, why are there? Ya job 4 hours. Hey, why are you 4 hours? Wow. Okay. Onyame adomo anasa mesumi we need communications director. Hey, there be officer. Sorry, yeah, director. Communications officer for Canada branch now. Make on mesumi we need. Mesumi.
Officially,
communication. And you so called appear to so called me also appear to so the honor so a flyer ba. Correct. Good. Okay. And the amount. Yeah. Okay. Fabra. Doc, you see how enthused we are. What do you word? What do you word? When you go on shroud now on mount patent no one word, then they are actually no be on farm mount. My manager, no I can say you near book for another day. God bless you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Why are dear pa? Charlie, squad. Mo for a yinaso. Time na so ntino me jam ho. Onyame ya adomo a ye be say this year be Wednesday. Why ye another one bebe ntino me da money na say Dr. China nyame nshira o. And now what with China no mo what niama bebre mo mayati ase. He will bring you back again to edify us with some business and money making moves boy MPP bebuno. Enti TikTok there's here Facebook and YouTube. And then the Edimobesi. And then the Facebook and I share that may but more fun chemi. We are still working on it. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye.